What up, Nine?
Trapaholics Mixtapes.
As the 9% and word would say, make a better you, a better us.
Give them what they ask for.
Who do you think you are? I'm the word. Boy, I'm the one who put in the work.
When I move, is it a quick rumble? I will never ever fall, never stumble. And I don't need to be humble. Break down walls like Jericho crumble.
What up, though? It's the word. You see the title. We about to get into it. But before we do that, let me get it to the chat. One of my favorite people on this social media thing. Commander, what it do, Nine? What the business is? The lady of the nine, the minister, the general of defense. Stop playing with me. What it do, Nine? Dee, one of my other favorite people. Dee. What up, though? Man, yeah, man. I just popped on. I told I'm gonna be more consistent this month. Next month we go get more into the shows. So this is just me getting my feet wet again. I don't have a stream key for the other thing, so I don't know when I'm gonna be able to go live over there. But we here, and today is the opportunity to pick Coach brain. I'm in coach mode, right? And I'm gonna tell you, if you don't want to talk to me, that's okay. That's fine. I'm gonna talk to you for a minute. That's okay. You don't have to talk to me. You don't have to ask me anything. You don't have to tell me anything. I'm gonna just talk to you for a minute. I'm gonna tell you why and what I do, right? On a professional level, because people know me on here. They seen the journey after our last 4 years. So people who rock out, who know, they know. But the people who don't, then a little insight. But I am a life coach, right? And I enjoy it because I could utilize all the skills I acquired for self-preservation, to better myself. I can utilize all that and share it with other people. I like to use the term share, because when you, as a coach, you don't need you need a certificate. You don't need a certificate. Anybody can call themselves a coach. Mr. Gary Busted Down Brown, my 33 brother, what it do with the business is not. Appreciate you, fam. But especially on TikTok, everybody a coach on TikTok, but it's a lot of coaches that you don't need a license, you don't need a certification. You can just wake up tomorrow like, hey, I'm a life coach. You could do that, but I wouldn't get certified because I like to know the mechanics. I like to know what I'm doing. Like I could have called myself a coach. I mentored before. I actually coached, baseball, basketball, and mixed martial arts. I coached in those fields. So technically I can, even without, but to be a life coach, like I like to be successful and when I do things, right? So I took the class, right? I took the class. It was supposed to be a couple months. I finished it in a couple weeks. It wasn't hard. Not gonna lie to you, but I wanted to know what a life coach is because prior to that, I seen different examples, but I never, even when you Google it, until you Like I went to go get certified. It's rules and regulations of being a life coach. It's standards, it's structure. And I can always tell how people, well, I ain't gonna say always, because sometimes people go through the certifications of the classes and they still go against the ethics, the ethical part. Because as coaches, I'm not gonna say you're not supposed to tell people what to do. Your goal is to help them identify, just like a coach in sports. You give them the play, you teach them how to execute, but ultimately it's up to them to get it done, right? So you prepare them, and that's what you're supposed to do as a life coach: prepare them. Like if I start telling people what to do instead of giving them the tools to um, do what they need to do, then I'm setting them up for failure. A lot of times people give people advice, and it's three key components. Like when I do give people advice, these are three key things that I always take in consideration. One, are they capable? Like what I'm telling this person to do, if I know them, from what I know of them, are they capable of doing it? One, right? Two, do they have the resources? Like, especially when you're giving people advice about relationships and you telling them to leave and do this and do that. What if they don't have the resources to do that? Right? And three, can they bear the outcome? Like, are they capable of the weight? Like, if it don't go right, is it go hurt them or put them in a messed up position? Because if it is, I don't care if they got the first two. I'm not gonna give that advice. And that point is really hard to determine, right? So that's why I very rarely give people advice. I like if you ask anybody I know, I usually give them parables. People on here and say, "Bro, you talking parables all the time," and I'm like, "Bro, that's just me." My bad. Eating the host mouth. Okay, I was just looking back in the chat. So like giving advice, to me, it's like Uncle Ben when he told, Peter Parker, with great power comes great responsibility. So for me, when people come to me and they want advice, I usually don't give it to them. But what I do is give them, even when you tell a person a story, a lot of people have epiphanies or they get a comprehension or understanding. You know what I'm saying? But ultimately, I don't have to live with the results that people, I don't have to live with their results. So I at the end of the day, they got to do what they need to do. So as a coach, I help people develop skills. That's like when I life coach, that's how I market myself. Like I prepare you for life, help you develop skills. If it's social skills, if it's emotional intelligence, if it's time management, it's different areas that normally people come to me, but I help them develop the skills that they need to accomplish their goals. That's what I do as a life coach. As a relationship coach, I do the same thing. Most times I'm coaching people in relationships. The number one issue is communication. It's communication. And the part of communication that people miss out is listening to comprehend. Like, because most people view things from their own perception. To understand someone, you can't use your perception to understand someone. To comprehend someone, you can't use your perception. Like with couples, a lot of times is miscommunication, and there's also Bud Files. What up, though? The realest one is in the building. What it do with the business is, my brother. A lot of times in relationships, where most people break down this communication, untold expectations. Like you expect this person to do this or do that, but never really told this person they should do this or do that, or you want them to do this. You just expect it. The third one is people changing. You know, you meet somebody that this way, a couple years go past, somebody might be more ambitious or less ambitious. You know, I seen both. I seen people became more ambitious and they was like, oh, they doing too much. Then I seen people becoming less ambitious and the complaint was they wasn't doing enough. You know, so, but those are the three things. And all those things are easy. It's not hard. It's if you're willing. When it comes to relationships, relationships aren't they simply complex. I love that term, that ideology. That things are simple, they just complex. They just got multiple components. It's not just a straight shot. Life is not a straight shot. You know, it goes in rhythm, up and down, left to right. You know, that's how life is. It goes. So having, you know, and never really defining things. Like most people they don't never really define things. And when I say that, like you get with somebody and you don't really talk about what's your plans, where you see yourself 5 years from now, 10 years from now, where you see yourself. Because right now, a person meets you, you meet at a club or something like that, y'all might just be having fun. But this person, like, okay, look, let me get this out my system 1 or 2 years. I'm going to do this. But when I turn this, I'm going to buckle down. Or I might be I'm in college now. I'm just doing the BS classes right now. But I know in 2 years, you know, I'm going to get into the core of my classes. So it's going to get harder. You know what I'm saying? Or even I'm a journeyman now with this trade. So I'm working under people. But in 3 years, I'm going to have my license. I can start my business. So that's going to be more time away from home, more work I'm going to have to put in. And person with you, they not that ambitious. They cool working their job. But now you doing more and spending less time with them trying to build something for y'all. And it becomes a problem. That personally happened to me. I was too ambitious. Too ambitious. But is that Dolly? What it do with the business is, Dolly? I had to look at the avatar, the name change. But that's what be happening, man. People get so every situation is different. And then like I said, even when I'm coaching, I help people develop skills, not make decisions. You know, I can hear where a person, like they can tell me what they're going through. Like a person procrastinating. Okay, people procrastinate for different reasons. So I need to understand this individual. I can't just say, oh, this person is a procrastinator. You need to do this. No. Every client I have, whatever I help them develop is tailored around their needs. I don't do the one size fit all thing. And that's what a lot of people do. I've been on the other site listening to all these. I was on a couple panels with these coaches and I'm listening and I'm looking like, bro, you're not even listening. Like you're cutting the person off before they can even tell you. You hear something and you get triggered. Well, you need to do this. And you have to understand what a person needs to do. You have to listen to the context of what they're saying. And to understand the context of what somebody's saying, you got to let them get their full thought out. Even if, look, sometimes people, I've listened to people and nothing they said made sense until like the last sentence. And then at the last sentence, I'm like, okay, now I understand. But if I would have cut them off like, bro, what the hell is this mumbo jumbo you saying? The last sentence, just 7 words. They didn't say 30, 40, 50 something words prior to that. That meant nothing. They were just expressing their emotion. But the last sentence was the problem they was having. But I wouldn't have knew that if I would have cut them off. That's why, like, when people are here, well, I know what you're about to say. That irks me when people do that. When they cut people off, well, I know what they was trying to say. Like, bro, just let them get there. And that's how a lot of people are, especially on the internet, man. A lot of people come on here and, you know, they long-winded because they've been holding that shit in. They ain't got nobody to talk to. So now they finally, you know, Now they finally got their chance to talk, and they took it, and they long winded. That's just how it is. And then some people just don't need to talk. Some people just don't need to talk because nothing they say makes sense. But that's what I do as a coach. That's how I coach. You know, everybody do it different. You know, but ultimately it's to determine, like if I hear a person got a problem, you know, I set them up with the right tools to fix that problem. How they go fix it? Well, I mean, sometimes I do have to get into like deep into their personal life to understand if they're even capable of developing the skills I'm telling them they need. Like, can you, like, even if I'm telling somebody, okay, let's work on your emotional intelligence. First, let's make sure you're emotionally aware. But what if the person has like a bipolar syndrome? That's going to be a lot harder to help this person balance or check their emotions than a person who doesn't have that. Or even if they get PTSD. If a person got PTSD, it's a lot harder to help them. You go to more extremes, like tell them to stay away from shit, right? Like if a person tell me, oh yeah, I got PTSD, and this and this and this triggers me. Well, you need to stay away from these environments and around these people. And you have to work with what they call soft triggers. Because you even get triggered for a reason. Usually you trigger, people become triggered from unhealed trauma. So something happened in the past that you never healed from. And every time something similar happens in the present, you have an emotional reaction to it. You have emotional fluctuations. You know, you go high and low because it is a trigger from a past event. So it's like your brain be telling you it's not really happening, but it happened before. But it's not, you don't know if it's happening. So your brain kind of get at a tug of war. You know, that's why people have emotional fluctuations when they, bro, y'all know you ain't just come over here and sneeze on me, bro. Come on now, man. Go sit down somewhere. My dog just came over here. Your wet nose. No, I'm not petting you now. You came over. That's totally disrespectful, bro. That's like a human spitting on me. You just came right over here and sneezed on me. Like you couldn't sneeze before you got over here. You just had to wait till you was next to me. Okay. Even my dog do me dirty. That's, okay. Anyway. Oh man. But that's why people have emotional fluctuations. I mean, especially when you working on triggers. That's why I say like people who have extremes is like soft triggers. And a lot of times we do that with, you know, coaching sessions. Like I softly trigger someone, but it's in a safe environment because one, they know I'm triggering them. And two, I'm doing it in a way where even when they trigger, I can de-escalate it quick because they know it's the exercise. So we just practice. You know, so that's a safe environment ideology. So anyway, so everybody, you got to tailor it to them individually. So I mean, a lot of these people who call themselves coaches, they just want to give you bad. I mean, I ain't gonna say they want to give you bad advice, but they just giving you advice, and they don't have to live with the result. And to me, that's just you're not being responsible. That's not what a coach is. The only people who do that is really psychiatrists. Counselors assist you. They don't really give you advice. And the counselors are licensed. That's a notch under a psychiatrist. You know, that's a notch under the doctor, the person with the PhD. And, you know, I don't really stress education like that. Like, just because a person got a degree, they're better than someone who don't. I would never do that because I know that's not true. I know that like is a fact that's not always true. You can't say that's 100% true. You know, you just can't. But it shows the dedication a person put into the craft when they do go get a PhD. It do show the dedication of a person. You can't take that away from anybody with a PhD. Because the shit ain't easy to get. It's not easy. So I don't want to discredit people who don't have the degree, and I don't want to kind of low grade the people who bust their ass to get it. But all in all, that's how I coach. Why I coach, I see a need for it. I see a need for it to be done the right way, right? And it's something that, like I said, I can use the skills I acquired to make myself a better person. I can share that. I can now share that with other people, help other people develop. A better you is a better us. The way you fix the world, you fix the people in it. I can't fix everybody, but I can help those who want to be helped. I can't fix nobody. I really can't. I can't fix you. Can't do it. But what I can do is help you fix yourself. I can do that. I can help you fix yourself, but I can't fix you. That's one thing I never promise people. I don't even tell my wife that. Like, I can fix you. Nah, bro. I can just help you. I can give you some tools. Now, if you get fixed, that's on you. You got to put the work in. I can't put the work in for you. Because most people, most of our issues start with our perception, the way we look at things. Now, I can't get in your head and make you look at something a certain way. I can't do that. But I can help you develop the tools to see better. See life for what it is. I was telling my wife today, my wife got road rage, right? I told her, I said, this is a perfect opportunity to practice patience and practice not allowing things on the outside to affect your inside. Because she always asked me, like, how can you just stay so calm and cool? Even like when I worked in the hospital, they called me Batman, because it'd be the craziest shit going on, and I just swoop in when everybody panicking and going crazy and shit. But hold on, man, calm down. And I just, get shit done. So they called me Batman. Plus, I always wore Batman like scrub cap. Anyway, so like my wife always asked me, and I said, because I learned at a very young age, you will die a lot quicker when you panic than you would when you stay calm. So there was no benefit. I don't see, once I determine there's no benefit in something, then I start working on it. And the way you work on not panicking is reacting. That's how I worked on it. I'm able to react to situations. It's just being active, proactive. Like if I ain't gonna use no extreme examples, but it's just no benefit. There is no benefit in panicking. Like you get somebody stop breathing. If I say, "Oh my God, they're not breathing," that's taking time away from the CPR could have started. If I see somebody drop and not breathing, I'm on it. And I don't know, maybe that's just built into me. It's some people just born that way. I think I'm one of them. I met other people like that. They just born a certain way. Like from a childhood, they always did. I was always the reactor. Like when shit happened, I always reacted. Especially like when I used to get fucked up a lot when I was a kid, like falling and shit. I done broke shit and jumped up trying to pop my arm back in place. People screaming. I'm like, oh damn, my arm look bad. Let me go home. And I go home. Like I don't sit there and cry like, oh my God, my arm. I never did nothing like that. I remember I was riding my bike and Pennsylvania got a lot of hills. I was going down the hill and my back brake didn't work. So when you going fast, right, and one brake ain't working, slowing you down, I guess it was just a reflex. I learned my lesson, never did it again. I hit the front brake. And when I hit the front brake, the front tire stopped and I flew. I'm going down the hill. So I slid on my face going down the damn hill. When I got up, I had like gravel and shit in my face. My face was bleeding all, like I scraped my face on the ground. It's everybody screaming like, oh my God, go get his grandma. And I'm like, what? And I touched my face like, oh shit. And I ran in the house, got some peroxide, poured it all on my face. I put my face under some cold water trying to get the rocks out. and I'm cleaning my face. I was 8 years old when this happened, right? I'm cleaning my face. My grandma wasn't home, but they told my auntie. My aunt came in there. She was like, "Oh my God, what you do to your face? I gotta take you to the hospital." I didn't feel pain until she put me in a car and we started driving to the hospital. And I'm like, "Oh," and she like, "What?" And I'm like, "My face hurt." She was like, "You just now feeling that?" I'm like, "Yeah." So I guess I was always, I don't know. I guess I was always like that. As I can't remember a time. I can remember one time where I froze when something was happening. And I don't really care to share that, but it was one time I can remember when I froze and I never did it again. Never did it again. But yeah, that's the only time I can recall me like freezing or panicking in the situation. Like when something happened, I don't know, my brain just go on autopilot and start looking for solutions, I guess. But it's some people like that, So I can only explain what I do not to get out that phase. But with her, I'm telling her, take a breath. Like if you can remember to take a deep breath when you get upset, then you can become aware. That's when you can start thinking. If you can remember just to take a breath when you get upset, it slows you down from reacting or doing something, being capricious. That's what it do. This is my boy Chris.
Yo,
Chris,
what's
what
good,
up, though? What up, though?
Nah, shit, man. I just got off work. I'm driving home. I had a half a night tonight, so we got off a little early.
Oh, that's what's up, man. That's what's up. How you been, bro? How the fam?
Oh, man, I've been doing all right. Living. I got a little promotion at work, but just doing what I normally do, man.
That's what's up, though. I mean, a promotion, you get a little bit more money. I mean, a little bit more benefits. You get responsibilities too, but
Oh, yep. I got it all. But yeah, man, how have you been? I've seen you only hop on here and there. I remember a couple months ago that you said it was about to slow down for you for a while, and I've seen you hop on here and there. But
man, I've been doing like 8 things at one time, bro. Like first, like in late November, early December, that's when I start like kind of went on my hiatus. My wife had a bunch of projects for me to do. Then after I did that, I had signed up for this class to get the certification. I went and did that. I mean, I could have did that. I did that in a couple of weeks. I was supposed to be like, I think 3 or 4 months, but I knocked it out in a couple of weeks. It was all online, so I just knocked it out. And then
hell yeah,
I've been chilling, getting some other stuff together. Man, so I just been chilling. So I ain't really, and then my kids, my daughter getting older. My son kind of independent, but my daughter, she like clingy on me. And like even like if you listen to some of the lives, you hear her come in and she doing her thing while I'm live. So like if she wake up and I ain't around, then she come looking for me.
oh yeah, I remember that age.
Yeah, man.
My boys start baseball tomorrow. They got their first game.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. I'm about to put my son in soccer. He first sport he want to play soccer. I was about to put him in Brazilian jiu-jitsu, but he had a hissy fit. He want to do karate. So I'm gonna put him in karate first.
Oh yeah, he wants to punch and not wrestle, huh?
Yeah, well, I teach him. I don't understand because I'm a striker, bro. I studied Muay Thai for 4 years. I studied Wing Chun for 5 years, and I did Taekwondo for a couple years. But I've been striking for over 20 plus years now. Over 20 years, probably about 25. Yeah, I did Wing Chun for a minute.
Man, ain't that crazy how they used to consider that woman's martial arts over in China?
Well, it's different forms of Wing Chun. So,
Yeah,
damn, I forgot
that's
the
what
name
Bruce
of it.
did, right?
With who?
Bruce Lee. That's what he did, right?
He studied Wing Chun, but he created his own martial art called Jeet Kune Do. And Jeet Kune Do, I mean, they had the principles of Wing Chun, like keeping center line. Because I did Jeet Kune Do for I didn't do it for long, but the studio that I went to, it like I started there, I got comfortable, and then they end up closing down. Like the guy ended up going back home to where did he? I forgot I forgot the city in China, but he went back home because some family stuff, and they closed the studio. Nobody else started. Like the Sinfu went home. But yeah, Jeet Kune Do is badass. It's like eight to nine different combined into one. So yeah, Bruce was he was a genius.
Yeah. I like him and Jackie Chan, man. A lot of people underestimate how good Jackie Chan is. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, Jackie Chan is on pretty much the same level.
If they really fought in real life, I think Jackie Chan would have beat Bruce Lee.
Yeah, there's a lot of people that say that. Michael Jai White says that, and I really like
Yeah,
Michael
I
Jai
think
White. Spawn.
he would have dominated Bruce Lee.
Yeah,
People don't really know how. Like that dude, that's a big guy, and for him to move that way, bro, Bruce wouldn't have had a chance with him, bro. That's what people like appreciate Bruce Lee's philosophy, which I do. They appreciate his what he did on camera, but he wasn't really fighting no fights, bro. Like it's different. Even sparring, bro. I sparred the shit out of people, but I'm not about to say I can beat a professional UFC fighter. Hell no. Just because I was sparring, nah, bro. Just because I know, no, it's a whole, especially when it comes to martial arts. Like if you listen to Michael Jai White, the style that he uses all these different martial arts, but his fighting style is more of an MMA style.
Yeah.
Like his fighting style, like the competitions that he do, those are karate competitions, so you got to stay within the framework and the rules of karate matches. But his actual style, like when he teach people, and when he actually, because he sparred Bones Jones, he sparred a lot of these people. But even they say like, yeah, no, he fight more MMA like than a traditional martial art. You try to fight, and it is evidence all over the internet. You try to use that traditional martial arts against an MMA fighter, you gonna get your head caved in.
Oh yeah, it's over. It's over.
You gonna get your head caved in, bro. You gonna get.
Well, I mean, you can even go back and look at like some of the first maybe 10 to 15 UFCs that they had, because like back then when it first started, there were pretty much guys that were only specialty guys. There weren't very many true mixed martial artists back then. That's why Gracie was won like the first 3 UFCs, because
that's why he dominated.
Brazilian jiu-jitsu was just, I mean, if the dude got his hands on
grab you,
the match,
it's over. It's
pretty
over.
much
No matter what style, because all these other styles are striking, but this style is grappling. So he can, if you watch some of his matches, he'll look at him like, I ain't about to swing with this dude. What'd he do? Fall on the ground.
Yep.
As soon as they come and try to kick him, what'd he do? Got your ass.
Yep.
Like, got your ass. Grab that leg. Now they're in a goddamn ankle lock. Them Gracies wasn't playing, but then people start training for that shit, and then they start getting their ass whooped.
Shamrock put up a couple good fights against him. Shamrock put up a couple good fights against him, but Gracie still beat him though. But those were some good fights, man. Ken Shamrock and Royce Gracie were fighting in like UFC 2 and 3. Those were some really good fights.
Yeah.
Man, Chuck just passed. I was sad about that. I'm a big Chuck fan.
Man, Chuck,
I didn't love the movie, but I like Chuck as a person. You know what I mean? He just always seemed like he was a good dude.
Chuck was like, I don't know, man. Chuck was was an American Bruce Lee.
Yeah.
Like, or as like national hero and shit, bro. Chuck was Chuck changed the game. I know when I grew up, man, even when he fell off, he didn't fall off. With Walker, Texas Ranger, that was my shit, boy.
Yeah, man. That
was my shit.
That shit was out when I was a little kid, man. Like,
man.
Years old when that came on, like Chuck was always around.
Bro, that made me go watch his movies. Watching him in that, I'm like, I want to see him when he was young. And I'm like,
man,
oh my God, like him fighting Bruce Lee.
Chuck
Like,
was a fighter too. Like Chuck really
yeah,
fought.
yo, he was a
Kickboxing,
real six-time, was he a six-time champion?
something
Yeah,
like
he
that. Like I
was
mean,
like,
Chuck really fought. I mean, he wasn't an MMA fighter, but I mean, Chuck was a fighter though. You know, I mean, he just wasn't a
but
practitioner. He was a fighter.
which I don't know about Chuck. He used to fight underground shit too, though. Chuck was fighting underground. That's why they used to always say that crazy shit about Chuck Norris. Like even when he died, what did they say? Chuck Norris died, and the lead pallbearer was Chuck Norris. He carried the casket by himself. That's why they used to talk about him like he was immortal, because this dude was doing underground fighting. Bro, Chuck Norris was a bad mother. He was a bad mother. Shut your mouth. I'm just talking about Chuck. I was a bad boy, man.
Yep. And they said, man, that his kicks were stupid. They said he could kick you like 10 foot back on one of his side kicks.
Mm.
They got some old videos of him and Bruce training out in Bruce's backyard where they're kicking the pad. They're holding the pads for each other and kicking them. You can see him lift Bruce up off the ground when he does his side kick too and kick the pad. Bruce is holding it. You see Bruce have to step back a little bit. But hey, man, I just figured I'd come on here and say what's up. Ain't heard from you in a while.
I appreciate you, brother.
I'm about to get home and I'm gonna take some of my medicine. Our laws just changed down here, man. I do go up to Michigan, right across the border, to get some of my medicine because old Mike DeWine just totally changed up of what's legal and what's not now here in Ohio.
That's crazy.
Yeah, they can't. There's no more drinks, no more gummies, no more edibles, no more vapes.
Mm.
Pretty much the only thing we can get now is just the straight flower.
Mm. You know, Michigan, especially because of Ann Arbor, Michigan is like one of the most relaxed states. We got shrooms up here, bro. You can get.
Yeah, I know it. I just go to one that's right across the border. I can't even think of the name of the town that it's in, but it's literally like I'm only in Michigan for about 5 minutes, and I'm at the one that I go to. It's over by on the Toledo side or whatever. But
Yeah.
I'm about home now, but yeah, I'm gonna head home, man. You been keeping up with the news or anything, or you been staying away from it?
I stay away from it, but my wife tell me about it. So
Yeah, no, I feel it. Yeah, it's crazy, but all right, man. Have a good night, Word. I'm gonna hop off here, and when I get home, I'm gonna try not to wake up my kids. I know they'll probably be passed out on the couch watching TV. So, but it was good talking to you, man, and glad to hear from you. Hope everything's going good with you. And hope you get back on pretty soon.
yeah, I'm gonna be back. I'm gonna be back on more. I'm gonna be more active. So be way more active soon. But I appreciate you, my brother. I appreciate you.
Yep, you know it, man. You know it. Well, all right, man. You have a good night, bud. I'm gonna try to exit out. If it messes up, just go ahead and hit me.
I mean, I can hook you up if you. I know you're driving. Let me.
All right, that's cool. That's cool.
All right, brother.
All right, have a good one, man.
You too. Okay, I ain't wanna. I had to read that. Riders, what it do with the business is, sis? I be in the bushes. I be in the Raptors, sis. I've been catching your lives. I be in the Raptors. I just been chilling though, man. I've been chilling. But yeah, always good. What the hell is that? That's not legal too. What did you say is legal? I don't even think I know what that is. I know it's probably like a code word. You ain't want to spell it out, but I don't know what that is. Chilling. Hey, I just figured something out. Check this out, because I know writers always complain when I do this. Writers, I can now officially say This is a Detroit thing, okay? People here call everybody bro. Even the women do it. Even the women be like, bro. Everybody is a bro. We call men, women. That's a Detroit thing, okay? So if I call a woman a bro, don't get mad. That's just part of my culture, okay? It's just part of my culture, man. I grew up in the D. We call everybody bro. Everybody's a bro. Because I'm like, because my wife even said, like, why you call everybody bro? And then she got around like two of my friends and she was like, oh, all y'all do that. And then I start noticing like my sisters do it. Like, everybody a bro. Like, bruh. Not a bro, but a bruh. We don't say bro, we say bruh. Because my wife was like, bro. I'm like, nah, bro. Bro. Like, what the hell? Nah, bro. Bruh. It's bruh. It's just bruh. It really mean like, man, you tripping. Like you, well, it means a lot of things. It has a multi-dimensional meaning. that word translates through all genres of life. It can mean you tripping. It can mean like what up though. It can mean a lot of different things. It's just in the context of the tone of what I use it for. Bruh. Bro. Yeah, my wife be like, bro. Man, my wife be saying shit. I just be cracking up. She be like, why you laughing at me? I was like, because you sound white as hell. I tell her that shit all the time. Like, that shit just, I don't know. And then she just be saying things out of the blue. I be looking like, God damn, I know they dropped you on your head. But no, I'm just fucking around. No, she do though. She say a lot of shit to make me laugh. It just be like, it'd be unexpected. Usually, like she'd be talking about one thing and jump to a whole nother subject. And I remember one day me and her sister was sitting on the couch and she was just talking. We looked at each other and we said it at the same time, like, man, you triggering my ADHD. And I looked at her sister. Her sister looked at me. She was like, you do that? She do that to you too? I'd be like, yeah, man. She'd be talking about one thing and jump to another thing and then jump to another thing and then ask me why I ain't talking. I'm like, well, what we supposed to be talking about? You can talk about 7 different things. As a woman, yeah, definitely. Definitely. I call everybody, bro. And that's what I think. I think it's just like a culture thing. Like it's normal for me. It don't, like when females do it, it don't bother me because I guess I'm desensitized to it. Because like when I think about it, I'm like, yeah, everybody do that shit. So it's like I kind of grew up with it happening. So but if you didn't grow up like that, then I definitely see where, you know. I know I was talking serious, and then you know me. I start obfuscating like a motherfucker, bro. We talking about one thing and then jump to another subject, then jump to another subject. Yeah. But now I was looking at your short from earlier, and I'm looking like, damn, they getting down on the school bus. They tripping, broad daylight in the parking lot. They don't care. That probably went on OnlyFans. They probably made some money off of that. Man, people be tripping. Like I don't know why. It's like when shit happens, it's never a shock to me no more. Like I'm not shocked by the human species doing crazy shit. I'm not shocked. If it don't happen, I'll be shocked. If they don't do some crazy, if humans don't do crazy shit, then I'll be shocked. Some of us are just born, not with it all. You got to say it like that. They born not with it all. That's a double entendre for y'all. They born with not with it all. That's how they born. So they do crazy shit. They do crazy. They do things without thinking. That's why earlier we was on Gary panel. He's talking about, Randy Orton, the wrestler, and his whole like his persona is that he hear voices in his head. I was telling Gary, like, shit, when I hear them voices, I go lock myself up. You ever watch the movies when people know they about to turn into a werewolf and they go in some dark cave and start strapping themselves up or lock themselves up in the? That's what I do when I start hearing voices. I go isolate myself somewhere. No, I'm joking. But honestly, especially when I was younger, I found it important to identify like what those, because I mean, I don't care if you think I'm crazy or not. And if you sit up here and say you ain't never been in a situation where something happened and you was looking at somebody and the voice of your head told them to hit the gas and keep going and or do some crazy shit, pick up the bottle and knock them. If you tell me that never happened to you, it's a motherfucking lie. It's a motherfucking lie. If you tell me that ain't never happened. So for me, it was important to identify if it was beneficial for me to listen to that voice or detrimental. Like, yeah, it might feel good now, but I have to live with the results too. Might feel good punching this person in the face, but then they might call the police and now I got a rap sheet. Now I got fingerprints. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I had to learn that. Just because you hear a voice and it's in your head don't mean they got good intentions for you. So yeah, it's definitely important. Their brain stopped developing. It was the guy that punched the blonde lady on the. I didn't even know about that. I tell you, man, people are more animal. People are more uncivilized than wild animals, bro. People are more uncivilized. Like to even hit someone, like a defenseless person. Like you see videos when people be sitting behind people and they just get up and well off on a person, but hitting a blind lady, man, like come on now, bro. People be having that much, I'm gonna call it fucked upism in their system. Y'all remember I just made that word. I just made it. It ain't even in Webster yet. Fucked upism. Never heard nobody say it and never will because it's mine. Fucked upism. That's what people be having in them, the fucked upism. And they be getting it out. And when you release that fucked upism, you tend to fuck other people up too. So that's how fucked upism works. So if anybody ever asked y'all for a definition, it's some fucked up shit inside you that you let out and then fuck other people up. Right? That's what fucked upism is. I'm about to take my ass to sleep. I ain't playing with y'all. Nobody want to come up here and talk to me about no fucked upism. Past anybody. You can't, man. You can't, man. That's what, like I tell my wife, like, man, it's unfortunate, but it's necessary, especially if you want to thrive, let alone survive in this world. You have to be on your P's and Q's. Everybody potentially is a threat, unfortunately, you know. And it's not being afraid. You just got to be aware. Riders for life. What ism? It's called fuckism.
No, that's how you said my name. How you said my LLC. You said Riders Live. I'm like, what the?
Oh, life.
Yeah, fucked upism. Let me find
Fucked
it
upism.
out.
That's
Shit,
what
we
people
all
be
making
having.
up words too. Shit, fuck it.
Hey
I
man,
got
that's
my
how
own
words.
dictionary.
That's how words get created. People make them up, right? So why not I? I am the word. So I just gave y'all a word and a definition. And you don't spell it F-U-C-K. You spell it F-U-K-I-S-M. F-U-K-U-P-I-S-M.
Fuck
Fucked
the
upism.
wait. Fuck the bism. Fuck the bism.
Fucked
Yo,
upism,
listen, man.
that's how you spell it.
I have a hard time pronouncing words. I still be making up words. Listen, my baby pops be telling me I'm the queen of making up words. Chill.
Hey man, long as you can put a meaning behind it, then it's a word. Shit.
To me, it has a meaning. To him, he's like, what the fuck that mean?
You just give them a meaning. Like I just told you, fucked upism. I mean, that's when people be having some fucked up shit in them, and then they pull it out of them and put it on other people, like the venom.
Oh, I'm so cold. I ain't hear about the lady getting punched on the bus. Now I heard about the employees, doing rated R things in the bus, making the wheels on the bus go round and round, and the bus go side to side and up and down. I was like, all through the motherfucking town. I'm like, yo.
I'm getting the bus like, why is the seat wet? Now you know.
Now I know why the kids were crying on the damn nursery rhyme.
Kids get on the bus. It smells like fish sticks.
Yo, when I heard that report, I'm sitting here because it's crazy, right? They sent me a whole bunch of videos, right? Of the predators and stuff like that. So I decided to do a live on predators on the loose. But as I'm preparing for my live, this John pop up, and I'm sitting here. I was like, wait a minute, there's employees having sex on the school bus. I was like, I know it has nothing to do with nothing, but let me just throw this John in here because this shit was just funny as shit. Like she's like, we're just gonna call this mom Katie. It's just the way the news report came about it and everything. It was just funny. I mean, listen, they gotta do the do where I guess wherever. By any means necessary, like Malcolm said.
That's crazy. They're like, man, we're gonna bust it open any means necessary. You can't just be busting it open anywhere. Can't do that.
Yeah. The lady said, I walked up, I wasn't knocking, I started recording. I said, oh snap. No, she said, no. The funny part was when the reporter asked her, have you ever seen anything like this? She said, in the movies. I said, what movie? I was like, wait a minute. I'm trying to figure out what movie.
No, there's been a couple movies where people got broke. Wasn't that was that Jason Lyrics?
Oh no, man.
Well, it was a Tyler Perry movie. What was the Tyler Perry movie with the bus driver?
They was doing
He broke it down on the bus.
Snap. I missed it. I thought she was thinking about Pornhub. I'm lied to you not. I'm like, where does she see this shit at? Because I have it.
No, there's been a couple movies like that.
I missed that part. I didn't even pay attention to it because I'm like,
and I'm pretty sure they got other movies like that too.
Oh
You're
shit!
probably talking about, on them sites.
Because I'm like, no, man. The way that they was describing that bus, I ain't see a movie yet where a motherfucker was having sex on a bus, and I'm sorry, I can't.
Say, go on one of them sites that start with X and type in school bus. I bet you they pop a whole bunch of movies pop up.
I mean, that's crazy. And she knows that shit. That's why I was like, listen, I asked on my live, like, anybody that watch porn, let me know if they do this shit in porn, because it's like,
man, they do whatever you can think of in porn, bro. Like
the movies where I've seen people make out or try to do something on the bus is like they tried or they made out. I'm talking about literal sex on a bus, a school bus. Okay, not a Greyhound, not the train, not the airplane, a school bus. Okay.
I was about to say, on a bus, you never seen girls going wild.
Those are regular buses. I'm talking about school buses. It's like she was in Fantasyland talking about she seen this shit in a movie. The only movie I remember was school buses and stuff like that. I think it was Jeepers Creepers. There's a few movies, but I don't remember sex scenes.
Yeah.
That's my whole point.
There's a couple scary movies. I can't. I think it's what is that? The Crystal Lake, Friday the 13th.
But them jaws get clipped off. That's why I was like, you have to use your imagination.
No, you ain't watched the whatchamacallit because they used to be banging.
Oh, wow.
You watched the TV version. You ain't watched the actual movie. They used to be banging. You seen the headlights and everything going down.
Oh well, you know more than me.
And then Jason come and grab the sleeping bag and start slinging that bitch against trees. Like, oh shit.
I can't.
They getting it on, and all of a sudden you just see the tent pop up. Like he snatched the tent, and he wrapped him up in the sleeping bag and started slamming it against the tree. Like, nah, you ain't getting off.
Yo, word got me about to put Jason on to see if this shit real or not. I'm like, wait a minute, you remember something? I don't, because like, damn.
Mm-mm.
On some real shit though, but this world is crazy. There's a lot going on. You gotta start watching the news, yo. You heard Africa Bambaataa died?
Yeah, complications of cancer or something.
I mean, I ain't mad. I ain't feeling bad either. I mean, it's messed up the way it sounds. I'm just like, I was just stuck on how people was giving him tribute. I get that you can't take away what he did with the music, but at the end of the day, knowing what I know about him, you see what it's like, I'm not giving him tribute.
Shit, I don't care. I don't know. I ain't know him.
Neither did I. That's my whole point. But it's like, I'm not going to sit here and give tribute because they're like, but you know that he's I'm like, I don't care if he's the pioneer of Mars.
I didn't even know what he made until they told me what he made, so it didn't matter.
He was one of the he's one of the godfathers of hip hop and rap and all that.
Mm.
He's one of the godfathers. Then they got the pioneers and all that. But I can give two fucks because his record is long. He's the first Diddy.
I'm about to say shit. I ain't a rapper, so I don't really give a fuck about that.
I'm not a rapper, but I dive down rabbit holes.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like he just not. I mean,
I know because of him, because of history. You know what's crazy? I didn't know of him because of his music. When I first heard Africa Bambaataa was because of his allegations. Mm-hmm. That's the crazy part.
Me too. That's what I'm saying.
That's why I tell people, I was like, I know of him because of his music, because I didn't even know that he was one of the godfathers of music. To me, it was everybody else. It sure as hell wasn't him. I didn't even know who he was back then.
Man, I just know Hassan Campbell, Big Daddy. That's all I know.
Huh? Wait, what?
Bro, you ain't hear them damn stories, bro.
About
he tried to play the victim. That boy ain't no damn victim. Let me stop before I get my YouTube channel.
Oh. You're not gonna get it.
That boy ain't no damn victim. You keep going over this grown ass man house who putting baby oil on you and all that shit, bro. You ain't no damn victim. You just liking that shit.
You're saying the same thing that everybody else is saying.
Nobody don't know.
But you know what's crazy? Listen, let me pick it up. Let me go off of what Word is saying because it's true. I said it myself. Listen, when I first found out of Africa Bambaataa was with Hassan Campbell and all that stuff, then I started doing my research, right? I started following Hassan Campbell for a little bit. Remember, I keep trying to tell people those were the first strikes that got my first channel messed up. Like, those were strikes I couldn't get off that first channel. Were his strikes. Real shit. But, like, when I started listening to him more and more and more, and after time passed by, I noticed, I was like, either he can't really remember what happened to him, or he's speaking on someone else's story and portraying it as his. I don't know if y'all understand when I say it like that.
Yeah.
It's like you could tell, and it's like at first I was feeling bad because I'm a survivor. Like I'm rocking out, I'm supporting because it's like, all right, I understand what you're going through, and I know men go through it worse. But then it's like, are you taking this as a joke, or and boom, 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 I came up with the same conclusion.
Man, if you was violated like that as a kid, you ain't gonna be no grown man hanging around them unless you liked it. I'm just saying.
Exactly. I mean, I
That's
know
what
that. I know they got the
you was
what you call
definitely
that.
hanging around them when you was older, bro. If you was a kid, I can understand, but now you're a grown man and this man did that to you, and you were hell no, bro. That shit don't even make sense. And only time you say something is when you clout chasing, trying to get famous. Fuck out of here, bro.
And not just that, when he had the opportunity to try to put him away, he didn't want to, and he said it. That's why
No,
I was like,
because the whole story would have came out. The truth would have came out. Like he put that man in a perfect position because he told half truths. He told like he did this to me. So if he would have said no, he liked that I was doing it, he would have admitted he was fucking with a kid. That's why he never addressed it. The man wasn't dumb. African about it, he wasn't dumb. If he would have addressed it, then he would have admitted he was fucking with a little kid. But by him not admitting it and not even saying nothing and being cool, I knew that one, it was consensual. Because he didn't even feel like he like shit. Well, I need to defend myself.
when Hassan came out with his story, listen, I'm sorry to say it, but
Commander
I spoke on it before, right? And I thought I was going to get strikes for it, and I didn't. But it's the truth. When he started talking about what was happening, like when he was like a teenager and stuff like that, I said, look, listen, now you're grown. You see where I'm coming from? Like, it's like now you know right and wrong. Like, I get it. You're old. You're just a teenager, this and that. But it's like, okay, now you're a teenager luring in other kids for him. Make it make sense. And then it's like on one of the stories, it's like it sounded kind of like you was jealous because Africa Bambaataa was kind of replacing you with somebody that was way younger. If you kind of pay attention and listen, so it's kind of like that's why I was like, I don't know. Like at one point, I even said it. I don't know if I got the video up. I know I got a few videos of him uploaded on my John, but it's like I feel as though you was his lover. Like it's fucked up to say because it's somebody saying that they've been SA, but it's like, are you sure?
what's the timestamp say? 8:50.
8:50 to what?
She want me to play this video at 8:50.
Oh, Commander was in the back.
She popped up here, dropped that off, and dipped. Because I didn't even know she dipped.
Running like a ghost. Don't be running, Commander. We ain't get word in a while. Wifey had him punished. He said, you be going to social media and you be surrounded by all them women. You got to come over here for a long while.
Man, she been telling me to get back on here while you talking. She been trying to kick me out and get back on here. Like, get gone, ninja.
Oh, she need a little space. She needs some me time like I be doing to my baby daddy. I was like, you ain't got to spend time with your friends? You ain't got nothing to do? You're like, why? Nothing.
Can y'all see this on your screen?
What the? I see it.
Oh.
What the heck? Wait, who started it?
Oh yeah, that was wild. Like yeah, something, and that's the scary thing about like public transportation, like getting on buses, because you don't know who getting on the bus with you, bro. And you get somebody who got like mental illness. Because I ain't gonna lie, I DDT'd somebody on the bus. I had a couple fights on the bus, but they was like beef fights. But it was this one dude, I was like choking him out. And I didn't try to DDT him, but I grabbed him and I had him in a chokehold, like with his neck under. And I was getting him off a woman. Like, I don't know if it was his baby mama or whatever. It was just, I had my headphones on. The man stood up, and next thing I know, he gave her like a 3 or 4 piece, and I jumped up and grabbed him. and he tried to scoop my legs, and when I fell, I was holding on, and I DDT'd him. When I let him go, he was knocked out, and I'm like, damn, I hope I ain't break this dude's neck.
And so,
I ain't trying to go to jail, bro. I'm just trying to help. I ain't trying to do all that, bro. I was just trying to
bad
get
after.
you Shep in the building. What up, Shep? Play the sound. I didn't play the sound.
No, you didn't.
I didn't
It's
hear the
okay.
sound.
We understand. He couldn't see the mute button. Remember, he's got a patch on, all right, guys? He's
Yeah.
gonna kill me.
That's what be happening, bro. Like, man, with public transportation, you don't know who. I remember I was on a bus one day. This dude just stood up and took a crap right there.
Hey.
And I was like, oh, damn, bro. He was like, "What? I couldn't hold it," and sat back down. Like he just, like, bro, we pulling the thing. Like, let us off this bitch. We catch the next one, bro.
Wait, who was Gary talking about? Like, I'm confused
No,
now.
I was on a bus one day, and the dude just stood up and took a crap in the middle of the aisle. He just took a crap. Just stood up out of nowhere and took a crap in the middle of the aisle, and sat back down like ain't nothing happened. He was like, I couldn't hold it. Like, oh no.
Wait, I'm lost on Gary's question. Hold up, wait a minute. Was they SA or did they SAT? What?
Huh?
Gary lost me on that one. Gary, what you mean by was they SA or did they SAT?
Where's you reading that?
Gary's comment. My OG just confused the crap out of me right now.
What comment is you reading? I don't even see it. Oh no, don't go there.
It's on top of nothing wrong with that D sharp. 152.
If it's willing, it can't be changed unless
But can't be a charge.
Can't be.
I think we was talking about
Oh no, they can get charged on the school bus, indecent exposure. Oh, you definitely lewd activities in public. I mean, there's a couple charges they can get.
the school employees. Yeah, they got some charges if that's what
There's a couple charges they can
They
definitely
did get charged for that. I was cracking up. I was like, just to get a little nut off.
Bro, if you as a man, if you go outside and you go to the side of or back of the building and take a piss, bro, they can ticket you as a predator, bro.
Yeah. And it's worse when you're having sex in public.
Or lewd in public. That's a heavy ass charge, bro. I remember this one dude, man, I ain't gonna lie, bro. We was all drinking and like it was like everybody had to pee and it was this park, right? And it's like 3:00 in the morning. You ain't thinking no cops riding through this park. So we pulled up into the park and something told me to get the bottle, right? So it's three of us in the car. I'm in the passenger seat. The driver and the dude in the back got out and went by these trees to go piss. I just opened the door and pissed in the bottle. I'm like, shit, they gone. I can't hold it. I pissed in the bottle, closed the door. When I closed the door, I set the seat back. Next thing I know, I see the lights and shit. And I turned and looked like the cops pulled right up on them. They both got tickets. They only got indecent exposure. They didn't get hit. You know, this is like in the early 2000s. I don't think they start hitting people with that thing until like the 2010s.
It's been around for a minute. It's just some states aren't as heavy on it as others. Like, let you get caught in Philly doing that shit.
Yeah, man, I'm straight. Like,
that's why I'm like, it's been around for a minute. People have gotten in trouble for the longest for doing that stuff.
My wife one day, my son, we was driving and my son had to pee, and I'm like, just hurry up and go. You know, just pull up somewhere into like a store or a gas station or something. And she was like, well, just take him on the side. I'm like, hell no, bro. They probably hit me with like so many different charges, trying to hit me with some shit with kids and all that. Even though this is my son, I don't trust them people, bro. And like, I ain't
lying though. You're not lying. Somebody.
I had a friend, her cousin, that he pissed on the side of a store. They charged. He's like on the what is that list? The pedophile list. He on the list. and he didn't do nothing to nobody. He just took a piss.
It's
But
called the
nobody even
registry.
around him. No one was around him.
You
Like the
remember?
cop even said in court, well, no one was around, but you still did it. Like, how you gonna charge? Like, and they put him on that list, and I'm looking like, hell no, bro. If I go pee, it's gonna be in a building. I'm straight.
Or in a lot or something like that. For real, for real. An
It's
alley. Not a lot, an alley, my bad. Alley. I was like, it's understandable in an alley. I've said it to people, like, nobody can see what you're doing facing that way. And in between bricks. Now, you're behind somebody's yard, you're the stupid one.
Man, they get you if they pull
Don't
up on
do that shit in front of people. Like, I've said it, like, people don't get that part. Philly be hitting people for that.
every time I go. Every time we go down on Bourbon Street, like 2, 3 in the morning, motherfuckers literally walking down the street and pissing at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what the fuck? You walking past like this motherfucker pissing? I get a video when we were sitting on the balcony. We was at the what is it? The I forgot the name. It's right there on Bourbon Street. The Grand damn, what is it called? The Grand something. It's a nice ass hotel, one of the most expensive ones on Bourbon Street. So we got room facing Bourbon Street. So we out there, you know, on the balcony. I'm smoking a cigar, drinking a Corona, you know, and I'm like, I'm gonna put this video on Facebook, and I'm telling my wife that, and you know how you video recording shit, and you look at I looked at my phone, I looked in the corner. And I'm like, man, this dude was beating off in the street watching people walk past. And I'm like, only in New Orleans, bro, you go find some shit like this. And ain't nobody noticed him. Like, he just sitting there going to work. Nobody noticed him. Like, all these people walking, everybody drunk and shit walking past, don't even notice him. He's standing up against the building going to work. Like, bro, this shit crazy. Like, it's a 1 in a million chance you catch some shit like that. And my ass caught it. Like,
Actually, when you co-stream, it goes live on both channels over here too. Oh, I didn't know that.
yeah. Blanco, what it do? What the business is, my brother? I'm happy to see you, bro. Hope everything good, man. Hope everything good. It wasn't the last show, but the show before that, I was like, I hope my boy good. Because I don't talk off of YouTube, so I ain't been on in a while. And then when I did come on, I didn't see him. And, you know, I be thinking about my people, man. All y'all,
Frankie?
yeah, that's my boy Blanco.
Frankie. I see him. I think I seen him the last 2 times. I saw Frankie was in I think Cutthroats. He was on Cutthroats Live the last time I saw him.
For some, well, I got a new phone now, but I don't know when the last time Cutthroat. I even got my notification when I went live.
You don't get Cutthroats. You don't get his notifications for some reason. It's like when he pops up on my feeds, that's when I know he's live. But you don't get his notifications. I do not know why. They get
I be like Gary's do that shit too. I don't get his. Yeah, I don't get his.
But I be cracking up with Frankie, Yankee, and Cutthroat. We getting together. They be funny as shit.
Yeah, man, them boys, bro. They it's like hanging around some brothers. That's what it, you know what I'm saying? Like that's how they interaction, like they real brothers and just,
yes, like you would swear they're like brother, like same mother, same father. But no,
I see 22 ass back in the Philippines. I see.
Yeah, he said he left
earlier. I was running around with the family and really couldn't. I had migraine out this world, so I couldn't really like my eyes ain't been working right today. So I ain't really been like I've been listening to people, but I ain't been typing in the chats because once you start typing, you got to keep typing and shit. So it's like when my eyes be fucking up like that, it's like I ain't trying to look. I'm just trying to listen.
He said I ain't trying to look. I'm trying to listen. I'm dead.
This boy talking about he done ate fish and all this. I'm like, bro, you need to stop going places where they eating horses, man. Like, stop going to them places, bro, when they eating all these domesticated animals, man.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I ate some dog. Like, come on, bro. Why you eating Lassie, man? Leave Lassie alone. Leave Rin Tin Tin alone. What else? Another famous dog. Leave all the famous. Leave them people cousins alone, bro. Eating dogs, man. Y'all ain't got no other meat. Y'all can't grow no chicken. Y'all can't raise chickens, bro. Chicken is good for you. Man, they got rabies and shit, bro. Eating wild dog heads and shit. Monkey
Yes.
paws and all that. That's a. And
He
then
said
you
monkey
going over
balls. What the fuck?
there, yeah, you going over there eating all that shit, then coming back over here. That's how Ebola and all that shit break out. Eating all that crazy shit and coming back to America. They should do a test of your intestines before you come back to America. If you ate any domesticated animal, your ass can't come in for a whole year. Keep your ass out there eating them rabbits and dogs and what else he said he was eating? He was eating some crazy shit. I'm like, bro, I ain't eating all that shit, bro. I barely want to eat chicken.
Nobody ate Cujo. Bull nuts.
Right.
What? Hold up. Wait a minute.
They
What
weren't fucking
the
with
fuck?
Cujo. Cujo was eating people.
No, but look at Commander. I know we women, but we don't always gotta say the word nuts out of our mouths. All right, it don't sound
Oh,
right.
nuts. Man, that's
Especially
what, I'm saying. That's what I was thinking. Like, hold on, bro. Y'all over there eating dog. Y'all probably eating dog testicles and all that shit, bro. Like, man, y'all tripping. Dog balls and eyeballs.
Oh, yes, yeah.
What kind of ribs is that?
I hope I
Rottweiler.
don't. I hope I don't. Let me put these headphones on the right way.
We will have some shepherd tonight. Every
Is my headphones making noise? Or they sound good?
No, you good.
Alright.
You good. I've been on TikTok, rocking out with some people on TikTok. I done met some cool people over there.
I told you it'd be fun. People be in the wrong sectors on TikTok. I was like, over there, I love the poetry side.
It's a bunch. Like, man, I went over there. I got kicked off so many panels over there.
I'm dead. Wait a minute, he over there.
But no, man, because it'd be like this lady, and like when people say stuff like, you know, I get petty sometimes. Like this
No, over
lady
there,
was like,
wild over there though. Like,
they had a prompt was like, should broke man date in 2026? And I said, well, how do you identify broke? And she was like, what did she say? If you make 100,000 or less, and I'm looking like, shit. Do you know how many men make 100,000 less than 100,000? Like 90-something%. Like it's a small percentage of men that make more than that by themselves. 100,000, a small percentage. So you saying everybody under this? And I said, so should single mothers date? And she got quiet, and I'm like, oh, you must be a single mother. Next thing I know, she kicked me off the panel. Like, damn, my bad, bro. You got
our bro out here being a bad boy. You hear him?
I told this lady, I said, when she was like, she kept saying men are like this, men are like that. And I said, so every man you ever dated or was in a relationship was like that? And she was like, yeah. I said, well, that say more about you than them. That's the only type of man you can attract. So now you think all men like that? Like, no, you just, maybe you so fucked up that you can only get men like that. She kicked me off the panel.
I'm dead.
I got kicked off that panel too. I got kicked off a couple panels. But
See, people
it
just
was
don't
like-
like the truth. That's
the
it. They
first
don't like
panel I stayed on for like 20 minutes or longer was Tay panel.
I noticed Tay been coming live a little more too.
Yeah. She, I don't know why she ain't go live on YouTube. She banned from TikTok right now because she said the F word.
Wait, you get banned for cursing now? Oh, I gotta go see what these lives are like.
No, the F word, it you know, like they got them baguettes, but with an F.
Oh, okay.
I said baguettes like the food. Baguettes like the food. YouTube, I didn't say the wrong word. I said baguettes. It's a food. It's
He
a
gonna
food.
keep repeating it though. It's so
Baguettes.
funny.
So they know what I'm talking about. I want to. They can.
Right.
All the
There's a
other
whole
things I say,
there's a whole bunch of type of foods, all right, that go with that. All right. We got maggots too, like worms. People eat that shit.
yeah, like maggots. Yeah, like maggots. I like baguettes though. Like baguettes. Like baguettes are good. I love it. Every time I go down to New Orleans, I get me a bag of baguettes. Baguettes. Whatever they call it.
There you go.
Yeah, I call them baguettes. But I think they call them baguettes though. I call them baguettes. Like when you get more than one, it becomes baguettes, right? I'm tired. Don't mind me, bro. Yeah, she said that, and they was on stream, and her shit just turned off, and then she was like, "Yeah, I'm bad. I think she bad for like 7 days or something."
It's because of how you say certain shit.
I
That's why I
don't
watch
know.
it. You see, I came up with the word rainbow hopping. Like, man, look, listen, we're gonna have to be creative with this shit. We're gonna have to.
Man, I don't. I mean, it all is politically correct, man. Everybody feelings get hurt and shit. Like, yeah, man.
Listen, it's a shame I gotta do it like that because it's like, okay, look, I'm gonna put it like this: the real ones from the community know what's real. It's just the other. Like I had to, like people was coming to me about the EJ Johnson John. Man, I spoke my mind on that shit, and everybody knows how I feel.
EJ Johnson.
Magic Johnson's son.
Oh.
I didn't know who he was at first until I started doing my research.
That's a big that dude. I'm looking like that shit look intimidating. Look like he'll grab you and try to, man, fuck that. Don't bring me like that. Nah, bro, you can't walk up and shake my hand. I think you trying to do something, bro. I put him on his ass so fast. No, well, I can't do that. Let me be quiet, man. I'm gonna get in trouble.
But see, people are not mad at him because of what he is or who he is. It's how he says certain stuff, like if he's coming at women or in competition with women. You see where I'm coming from? Look, I'm gonna put it like this, for example, right? Let me ask you this word, because you're a straight man, right? Mm-hmm. If you listen, if a man like EJ Johnson was to walk up at a bar, right, talking about he's seducing and stuff like that, would you really walk off with him?
If he walk up to the bar and say any crazy shit, I'm going to jail.
Now, see, that's a straight. Hold on, wait, hold on. Listen. That's a straight man's response. Now,
listen. If he was a small guy, I'd probably be like, man, get your ass out of here. But he too goddamn big to be trying to push up to you, bro. You too big for that shit. No, we fighting, bro. Because I don't like that dude. Bro, he a basketball player size.
He is.
This motherfucker like his daddy is 6'9". He got to be about 6'5", 6'6". You're too fucking. Once you go past 6'4", that's when you get popped. Once you go past 6'4",
but listen,
you're eligible to get popped.
He's going around. So people think. Listen, a lot of people was like, well, they was asking me like, are women, are women? How can I say in their rights for saying what they're saying, right? So I'm doing my research, and I was like, oh, I hit the interview, the actual interview, which I don't know if I could play because I don't know who the bull was. Because when they were sending it to me, they was like, it's Carlos King, and I'm checking Carlos King ain't do nothing on no damn EJ Johnson. So they sent me the videos. I was like, this is Carlos King. I don't even know who this is, and I'm not going to play it. So I had to look for the TikTok videos. So when I went to the TikTok videos, I was like, okay, I could play this. So I played the Lil Jones and I said it. Listen, as a straight man, I know damn well, listen, us women ain't worried about no men cross-dressing, right? At the end of the day, because men are with us. We know that, listen, we know they not on the down low, definitely. So it's like, we're not in competition with no man that thinks that, they're a woman, right? So it's like, if you're going to a straight bar and you're pulling a man that is straight, boo-boo, he's not straight. All right, he's on the DL, but he's hopping rainbows. You see where I'm coming from? Like,
yeah, straight to crooked.
Yeah, yes. Like you ain't taking shit from us. Like there ain't nothing you taking from us. So I was like, man. I know damn well my man makes me feel like he's a man. I was like, what the fuck is going on? I'm like, but I get it too. Because people are like, well, what he's saying is going to make the younger kids, especially the boys, the ones in the spectrum, and the teens, because he goes viral, he's an influencer. I'm like, yeah, I do make a point. That's what made me do the live on that, John. But it's kind of like when I heard the live, because I don't normally listen to my lives. I was geeking, but I was like, I can't help it because it's the truth. I'm tired of people, how can I say, misrepresenting, the definition of what sexuality and identity is. I don't know if I'm saying it right. The word knows exactly what I'm trying to say.
No, I know what you said, and people try to bring you into their delusion, and that's simply what it is. Like I ain't knocking nobody for their lifestyle, how they live, but reality is just that. And what happens is people try to draw you into their delusion to make it Because if you once you accept it, it becomes part of your reality. Until you don't accept it, then it's their delusion. That's what it is. And if you can get enough people to accept your delusion, it will become reality because it exists. They help you manifest it into existence. That's like if people like when people be like, I go on TikTok, what's your pronoun? I don't participate with that. So if I can't talk on a panel, I understand. And I got kicked off for that a couple times. I'm not participating in y'all delusion. You don't identify nobody with no fucking pronoun. I've been on this world for 41 fucking years and ain't no fucking registration or none of that ever asked me what the fuck is my pronoun. That's some shit y'all just made up. And if enough people keep participating with the shit, eventually, guess what? You gonna be filling out a government document, and that shit gonna say, "What's your pronoun?" If
they already doing it. They're already doing it. You ain't here.
But that's how they bring. That's how they manifest.
Yeah,
shit.
they started that shit already. They started it.
And people start. They just accept it without even thinking. I'm not playing that game. I don't play that shit.
They started that in a lot of job applications. I listen. People have actually.
But this is what I'm telling you. That's a job application. I'm talking about when it's on a government document, it then took over. Now it's reality. Job application, that shit don't mean nothing. But a government document, like when you look at your ID and it should say your pronoun,
and the credentials.
Houston, we have a fucking problem. When they start identifying you by pronoun, you have a problem. You have now entered the fucking twilight zone.
Facts.
Eventually, the shit go happen. I mean, if we keep going down the same road we going down now, they didn't change shit and diagnosis. They changed it. Prior, I got to look at the year. But if you look at it, I know this for a fact. If you look up in a DSM-2, and I think it's in a 3, being homosexual was considered a mental illness. That's in the psychology books. They changed that shit. So now, since it changed, what changed? They talking about people being born like that. Prior to that, they said your ass was crazy. Now they saying, but then you can't explain how people are born. It's a hormonal, is with the hormones. What the fuck they got to do with what's on the outside of you? As far as your anatomy, we're talking about this, your sex because of your anatomy, not your fucking hormone. If your hormones is different from everyone, you know what that is? It's a mutation. That's technically a fucking disease. Shit mutated, and now you producing shit you ain't supposed to be producing. That's an illness. That's not normal. I'm not even gonna say it's an illness. Let's just agree to say it's not fucking normal. So if it's not normal, how the fuck you gonna make it normal? It's a small population, but you're making all these big changes for why? Because the population y'all think is small is really fucking big. Half of these people walking around saying I'm straight, they got wives and kids. Man, on the weekend they be in some back room getting busted open.
I can't.
Bro, half of these, like, man, it's so much like this American culture. It's so much Roman shit incorporated into the American. Let me be quiet if I get in trouble.
Once again, it's how you say it.
I just get to talking shit, man.
Because you're not really bashing. Listen, you're not bashing. You're not going against nobody. That's why I was like, listen, I thought I would get in trouble too for saying, you see, my videos are up. I'm monetized still. And I still say the same thing. I've just calmed down a little bit. Like you have taught me. Like I've learned my little disclaimers and stuff like that. Learn what to say. I've even been creative, like you said. Ray, be creative, right? I'm rainbow hopping and everything with these rainbow hoppers, but I'm not a rainbow hopper. All right.
But man, and that's what I'm saying. I'm not against nobody. I'm just pro myself. That's it. I'm just pro me, bro. I'm not against nobody. I'm not against rappers. I'm not against the rappers. But I am against those thugs. I'm just playing. It's the thuggish bone. That was
it's not gonna tell people.
I'm not against rap. I'm not against rappers, but I am against those thugs. That shit was dope. It's the thuggish bone. That was like the hardest intro for like 10 years, man. Like when that shit came out, that shit was hard as hell.
That's a fact.
You a she her?
That's how everything is
that,
now,
Commander?
man.
Can you prove you a she her? Can you prove that? And not genetically. Genetics don't count. Hey man, let me say some crazy. Hey man, what you call it got fried, man. That shit was I was like, damn. Like the demeanor was different and everything. What's your homie name?
Who?
Is it Firefox or something? Cosmic Fox. She went on No Fugazi, bro. She, Cosmic Fox. She, however they identify, I'm not being disrespectful. I'm gonna just say that the Cosmic Fox went on No Fugazi, and that shit was classic, man.
Oh, that.
Cause like over here, I be like laid back and chill and shit. And I don't be trying to argue with nobody, man.
But see, man, I don't know. You've noticed it too, Answer. Like people have been from that community, and we brought up these topics, and they've joined us in our topics, and we've kept that cordial. Like at the end of the day, it's like I don't understand why people out here go the extra mile. Oh, you gotta make sure you call me a he, she, them. I'm sitting here like, but why the real ones don't care? They know what the fuck they are.
Man, it's like I'm not gonna lie, I don't know. No, I don't personally know any transgenders. I got a friend that's into transgenders, but I'm not into it, so I don't really I don't hang out with them. Like every now and then we say what up, I check in on him, make sure he cool and stuff, but I don't really deal with him like that no more. Like our lifestyles are different, you know what I'm saying? And you can't bring that into my home, so you can't bring that into. I don't play that shit. Like, I don't want that around. I got kids and shit. So I just no.
Come in, you said I got a womb. That's what that makes you a woman. You got a womb. You can give birth. Men cannot give birth, right? I'm gonna be nice too. All right, I'm gonna be nice because everybody know what I would say.
Okay,
men cannot give birth.
What about the women who got a womb that can't use the womb? I hate when they say shit like that. What about the women
they can't use it?
Who are born women but can't get pregnant? Like they still
can't get pregnant,
man.
Yeah, they still a woman.
They didn't have to get surgery and shit.
No, they still get a period though. You see where I'm coming from? Like at the end of the day. I don't want to go deeper. There's a lot that describes a woman, but people don't seem to understand that part. So that describes a man. It's like I keep trying to tell. Who was it? Somebody came on my neck. Oh, I'm a woman, but I could pretend to be a man. I was like, there's no way in hell that you could do the things that a man can do. I'm not saying that we can't be strong. I'm not saying that we
face like a man.
That's not my point. No, man. Because it gets look, I'm not gonna lie, it gets on my nerves when I hear these women talking about they stroke a woman like this. I'm like, you're using a fucking metal stick in between you. That shit not real. And what are you stroking?
I remember I grew up with this, and she was a real pretty girl when we was growing up. I don't know what happened. Something happened to her, and because she just came out and she became a stud. But she was in the hood. We in the hood, so she started selling little bags and shit. You know what I'm saying? She hustling or whatever. So she amongst us. She on the block. She amongst us. So people respect her. But then she got mouthy, right? And one day she got mouthy with the wrong person, and he was like, "Oh, you think you a man?" She's like, "I'm more of a man than you." Man, he punched her right in the face. She got up and looked at him like, "You hit a girl?" He was like, "You was just a man." She was like, "I'm a girl," and he was like, "Oh, I guess I knocked the bitch back into you." I was like, "Oh my god."
I'm sorry.
Like we didn't know what to do because at 1 minute you one of the bros. Am I supposed to protect you like a girl, or you gonna stand on the shit you've been talking? Like you can't do. You know what I'm saying? Like
that's what I'm trying to say. And people get mad at me when I say it, but it's like it's the truth. At the end of the day, it's like they've censored us so much. And I think you did a live, talking about how they censored us so much before in the past, and they have. Like we've been so censored that we don't even know what reality and the illusion is right now. I don't know how to explain it.
Yeah, most people I mean, like I said, your delusion unfortunately can become reality. It can. And it might not be beneficial for the people. Like we going through shit like right now. Like where people are literally living in a fucking delusion.
Oh my god.
And it's like it's acceptable. Like we go look at this time 10 years, 20 years from now, like what the fuck was we thinking? You know, when we so far removed from it, we're gonna be looking back like that was a major fuck up. Like just the way we live in life, bro. Like just man, the decisions that we making as people in the United States, like this is more of a popularity contest versus who can actually get shit done. We ain't voting for the right people. We're putting the wrong people in office. We're letting them do fuck shit. You know, we supposed to be the beacon of the world here in America, man. We putting little kids in cages and shit, snatching kids from their parents, doing all this crazy shit, man. Like we supposed to be teaching everybody else how to be civil, and we fucking animals over here, abusing laws, rewriting shit.
It'd be crazy.
This is America.
Land of the free. And you gotta pay for water, even the air you breathe.
That's my cue. What you mean that's your cue?
I think we have a delay. It's like they're behind.
I think I do.
Yeah, because it's like I think we way ahead of the chat. StreamYard, YouTube been doing that lately. I don't know why. I think it has a lot to do with what's going on around us. With the, I'm not going to say it because I've been reading a lot. WAR.
Yeah. What is it good for? Absolutely nothing. Oh yeah.
I'm your border.
Yeah. What is it good for? Yeah, man. You know what, man? I figured like this, man. I got 2 small kids, man. I'm just gonna enjoy it as much time as with my kids and as much as I can into them. Like, far as what's going on in the world, bro. Whatever happened, I'm black from America. I can adapt to anything, bro. Bro. I don't be worried about none of that shit, bro. I can't control none of it. I ain't in the position of power or influence to make no major change.
We can't control it.
Is teach what I know. That's my job. That's what I can do. So if y'all want to know some shit I know, I can kick it to y'all. And half of the time, I'm giving it to people for free. Then maybe that's my fault. Maybe I should be like an international. I don't know. Be somebody famous and shit, and only talk to people when they pay me. Maybe I should do that. But that ain't. I just want to chill with my kids, man, and have fun with them. And that's what I've been doing, man. Like I've been just spending time with my babies, man. And it's so fucking relaxing. The shit is like meditation, man. Even though they bad as hell, bro. They be right balls. I got spaghetti on my ceiling and shit. Like, but it's just when they be doing crazy shit and fucking shit up, my wife get mad because I be sitting back like, yeah, I remember when I was doing that. And I be forgetting like I gotta pay for this shit. I just be watching them have fun being kids. And I'm like, let them fucking like, hold on, I gotta pay for it. Hold on, bro. Time out. Y'all gotta chill.
That just proves my point even more. But see, you're spending time with your kids, teaching your kids. You see where I'm coming from, bonding with them. Like, listen, when these lights go off, like, you know how they've been threatening to do in the water and all that, right? Because people forget that, we're not the only ones that also got a finger on it. All right, it's 3 countries that got that finger with that grid situation. We've talked about it before. So it's kind of like, dudes, if they really do that, they've been talking about this shit for years, and little by little, everything that they said in the past is coming, to reality right now in our presence. Right? So it's kind of like, at least we know how to start a campfire and have fun with our kids. Shit, I got books for days. I be trying to tell people, like, listen, y'all wouldn't know what to do. Y'all wouldn't be able to enjoy yourselves because y'all wouldn't know how to survive or live. Real shit.
Disha, there ain't nobody. You know what, Disha? I don't know if he talking to me. Talking about I looked at the 1 comment out of 1,000. You ain't typed no 1,000 goddamn comments in this chat. It ain't even 1,000 comments in the chat right now. You're over exaggerating that. Shut up. I've seen everything you typed. I was just not paying attention to it because you weren't talking to me. I don't think you would. And if I didn't see it, so what? I'm legally blind. I can't see a lot of things. There's a lot of things that go past my eyesight. and y'all keep being critical of that. You become legally blind to see how much you can see. Nah.
Have you stepped on a Lego yet? No, them bitches. Ooh, my bad. Them
Man,
bitches
bro,
hurt.
let me tell you, bro. My foot, bro, man, I stepped on a fucking cornflake today, and I'm looking like, what the fuck is this made out of? It almost went through my foot. A cornflake.
Where got some sensitive feet. The cornflake almost cut through his foot like a knife. Hey, you hear this? He went on mute. Where'd it go? I'm so lonely. I'm so lonely. Where has left me? I have nowhere. You can't even see. You can't even see them. Stop lying, damn it! I told you how great you were, and you just let my words disappear into it. Ah, shit! He's having technical difficulties. He left me up here. Morpheus came and grabbed Word. Man, Word got kidnapped for a second. He'll be back. He'll be back. Atmosphere. He got cereal poisoning. Oh shit! He was at war with them cornflakes. That's because we should know better. Stop buying cornflakes after everything we've learned about the cornflakes. They wasn't made for us. Yo, that the cornflakes bull got so much fucking backlash when people heard that. OMG. The cornflakes got him. That cornflakes must have been out for 2 months and fossilized. Or stay at war with the food over here. Wifey gonna get her. Oh my god. Oh shit. Oh man, his whole router reset and that's messed up, y'all. We gotta get him a new team of Wi-Fi. We're lying. His router not messed up. That's wifey. Wifey came in and knocked his ass outside.
No, you know what?
Hey!
Can you hear me? Can y'all
Yeah.
hear me? Okay. Yeah, it don't reset it update, but when it update, it do like a reset while it's updating. It do that every fucking day though, around the same time. If not every day, at least 2 or 3 times a week.
That's something new. I noticed that. Mine start doing it like around 4 in the morning. And I be thinking I don't have no internet. And then like 10, 15 minutes later, it come right back on.
Yeah, it only take like a minute or two. It just do like an update. And the only reason I know it do an update because like when it knocked me offline, I look at my phone and it say your Eero is now updated. Like
Your ear.
yeah, that's the router I got. It's like a wireless router.
We can schedule updates. I don't pay that shit no mind. Mine's be sending me the reminders.
I think low key. I think. Hold on, I'm about to look at it now. I think it is scheduled, and I probably did schedule it for like 2 or 3 in the morning, thinking I won't be up or on, and then I started doing YouTube, and I was up and on 2 or 3 in the morning.
My schedule's on its own because I stay ignoring it. I got all notifications blocked.
Check.
That be annoying. You be doing something and all the notifications be popping up at once.
Software updates. Okay. Yeah, preferred time between 2 and 3. That's what it say. Your software update is between 2 and 3. Maybe I should let me change this. I'm gonna put it on. I don't usually be on like 4 or 5. Yeah, I change it to that, and then that way I won't go to that again. There we go. Okay. Thank whoever said mention that. Thank you, because I never. No, like people up in my house around 8 o'clock, so like 4 or 5 in the morning at school. Usually everybody sleep around then. I'm about to take my ass to sleep now. I'm gonna do a live with my wife. I wanted to do it tomorrow, but I just realized the boxing match coming on. But me and her gonna do a live on how to make a marriage work.
Oh, you doing part 2 already?
Yeah.
Damn, finally, Commander there. He had us waiting for like how many months? He bought his wife online. They had that marriage conversation. We waiting for episode 2. Episode 2 is coming now though. All right. It was worth it.
It's her, man. And when she available, she a busy woman, man. She a mama. She a mama work a full-time job. And when she want to relax, she like this, like when this is her time, like when she watch her little ghost shows and chill and stretch out and do all her little thing. This her time, so I give her time, because she always give me my time. Like my time is more in the morning, like because I got to I do a sun meditation, so I got to be in the sun, so I get that time every day. So it's just that's how you work together, man. So I don't step on her toes with her routine. She don't step on mine, and we get along just fine. We get things we do together and things we do apart. Even though we can be in the same house, and I can go in there as long as like this my wife thing, right? I can be watching something. She don't give a flying fuck. If she want to talk to me while I'm watching something, she will talk to me. I can be talking on the phone to somebody, and if she want to talk to me, she go talk to me. But when she watching her shit, you be talking to her, she'll put the shit on pause and just be staring at you like you done. Like, okay, yeah, and turn it back on. I'd be like, am I bothering you? She's like, no, I'm just trying to watch my show. And I'm looking like, okay, I get it. I see how it is. When you watching your stuff, you don't want to be interrupted. But when I'm watching my stuff, it don't matter. That's how y'all is, bro. So I don't get mad at it. That's just how females are. They always want your attention when you ain't paying them attention. But if you're paying them attention, they don't want your attention.
You sound just like my baby daddy, because he be saying the same shit. He's like, I pause my shit when you talking to me, you saying something, and when I want to say something to you, you act like I'm saying something crazy or I'm out my mind or some shit like that. No, I'm just waiting for you to finish talking so I can put my shit back on. Like, say what you gotta say, then we talk later.
See, smart men we know how women are. So it's certain things we'd be like, okay, that's just it is what it is. Just get over it.
I don't know if every woman is like that, but some of us is.
Most women carry this trait. When you're not paying them attention, they want your attention. If you're giving them attention, they okay with it, but 9 times out of 10, they don't want it.
Oh, shit.
Because it's not on their time. Y'all like things to be on y'all time.
He still owes an episode. He was supposed to, I didn't even remember him doing an episode. Then he was supposed to do an episode 666. Oh, yes, he was. Damn.
You know what? I got some slides that I made for that. I got to go back into the archive and get them.
Damn, Commander. Like, she really remembering.
Commander, I didn't finish the chocolate series. There's so many things I got to do. I didn't finish my eye.
Wait, you got a chocolate series? What?
Yeah. Unlocking chakras. Well, I got up to the throat chakra, I think. I got to do.
Oh, the chakra. I thought you said chocolate. I'm like, what? A chocolate series? Like, wait a minute. Like, what you like testing out chocolates or something? He said, yo, that's the funny part. He got me. I'm HR.
She know everything.
I know tomorrow. I was thinking about going live later on, but I don't know. I'm gonna just continue typing the book. I'm almost done this book. Once I publish these two, I can start. I'm ready for the giveaway in June. I had to push it, but
You said your poetry book?
yeah, I got two. I got already one typed into the computer, and I'm on the 4th chapter of the second book. This book got 8 chapters in it.
Oh
Yeah,
shit!
I'm doing it like in chapter forms. Like, was it you or was it Nate that said it? Like, put them like in little categories. Like each chapter has like a category. So what I did was like, I named each chapter. Like for example, like with romance, family, anything that relationship wise that ends up there's like goes left, but you're able to fix. Resilience in the community and stuff like that. It's just, I don't know. Each chapter has a meaning to it. I mean, each poem has a meaning to it. So I made, chapters for each one. And I'm making videos to the books too.
That's what's up. All right, brother. I appreciate you, man.
Like, I think Yaya was helping me out, and now I got the music together. So now I'm about to put the as I'm writing each poem down, I'm making the lyrics to it. Because all I gotta do is just put it together, add a bridge, add a chorus to it, and a hook. I'm like, ain't nothing more than just a few more sentences, and boom, I get the AI to sing the music. Then I try to figure out how to put videos together with the music.
You know how to do the AI music?
Dude, I'm about to show you something. You got it. No, wait, I'm not sure. Let's see, it's over here. You haven't seen it, I think, yet. I've gotten better. Now all my music is gonna go towards I'm gonna use my voice behind the music, but I gotta get me a little studio and stuff. So once I set up the little studio, then I'll practice. Not practice, actually do it, because I'm already practicing. And it's funny because I've been practicing with this goddamn AI too. It teaches you how to breathe with your diaphragm and everything, like the boy was explaining to me. I was like, all right, I got it. I just need a mic. All I need is a good mic, a good computer to store my shit in, a good little studio setting that, blocks the noise from outside, and some good beats. There you go. You gotta share the video. See, I learned how to use these AIs quick. Yaya taught me.
Envy lurks a silent force that slowly seeps through the shadows where the heavy secret keeps. It ain't born from hate or a heart of cold, but from the hidden desires that go untold. Calculated rhythm, yeah, it plays the game. By a storm blowing with no one to blame. Strategic moves, man, it's a subtle art. The way it preys upon a fragile heart. Not loud like hate, but it's just as strong. A psychological dance that lasts too long. Rooted in the belief of the things they lack. Staring at what's yours and never looking back. In the whispers of the night, it's a silent fight. A constant battle hidden from the light. It's not about this light, it's a different breed. Planting the hunger and water and the greed. They watching you glow while they sit in the dark, waiting for a moment just to steal a spark. Keep your circle tight and your vision clear. Don't let the quiet storm get into your ear. Stay on your path, keep the rhythm true, cause the shadow only grows when it follows you. It's a hollow space, a hunger that feeds, replacing your garden with bitter weeds. It's the weight of the one that could have been dreamed. Nothing is ever as calm as it seems. They crave the reflection but hate the mirror. As the silent force starts drawing near, don't break what you've built from the start. Protect your peace, protect your heart. Yeah. Just a shadow in the corner of the eye. No explanation, no reason why. Let the whispers fade, let the storm pass by. Keep your head up, keep your spirit high. Don't look back, just keep your light. It's a silent fight.
See, I learned how to use them drones real good.
So hold on. So
You heard that
telling me
shit?
so you told me that was an AI generated song.
No, that wasn't. That was my lyrics using an AI.
So what you do is you create the lyrics and then you put it, let the AI sing it.
Yeah, but you have to go deeper than that, right? Because you can create any lyrics and put the AI to sing it, but it's going to sound robotic. So what I do is I got Gemini on my phone, right? So I write my lyrics to Gemini, right? And I kind of like have to sing to this bitch kind of a little bit. I'm sorry I said it like that because I be sounding crazy. Twice I got caught, once by my son, once by my daughter. And I felt like I was going to, pack my shit and tell them to take me to Friends Hospital myself. All right. Because it's like I have to sing it to it, like because it has to put the lyrics like in brackets a certain way. All right. I want it to be, sounding a certain way. So it has to give the AI instructions. You see where I'm coming from? So once my Gemini app, which is another fucking AI, right, fixes the lyrics for me and puts them the way it's supposed to, so that AI can read it, right, and translate it, then the AI can sing this shit properly, the way I want it. Because it's the way I want it to. Like, I don't know if I'm explaining it to myself. Like, if I want a song to sound like fucking Cisco singing it or Tony Braxton,
Yeah, you can use
I'm singing. Yeah, I'm talking to the AI. I'm singing to Gemini. Like, no, I want the AI to sing this in the beginning and the intro. Then I have to sit here and try to like do my best singing to it so it can understand how I want the AI to do it. Then it'll put my lyrics in the format. There you go. That is supposed to go for the goddamn other AI to read it and sing it. Crazy as it sounds, but it's my lyrics.
I mean, what apps are you using?
The drone that I'm using right now is the Suno app, and then I use my Gemini on my phone to like format the lyrics in a way so the AI can follow instructions.
We got to link up because I got a couple things I want to do.
I was having fun with that drone, for real. I ain't gonna sit here and lie.
You said who?
I said I was having fun with that drone. Like every page I was making to every chapter, I was putting the lyrics down. Like it takes me like 10-15 minutes just to do it. Because remember, I got everything already written down. All the AI gotta do is just format it in a way so that the other AI can read it. Me and you gonna read the lyrics the way we gonna read it, but that AI is gotta understand that I want it to have human emotions when it's singing. I don't know if you understand what I'm trying to say.
Yeah,
like,
I know what you're saying.
That I wanted. Yeah. So I was like, I be having fun with them drones. So that's gonna be my next little move. So that's gonna be like I'm gonna put for every poetry, every poem that I got, it's gonna have lyrics, and it's gonna be kind of like videos to everything in it, and it's gonna like represent actually what I'm trying to express.
Yeah, that's definitely fire. I want to, because I seen like other people they didn't AI generated songs about them.
Yeah.
Carney, what up though?
Let me see. I'm about to show you this one. I just uploaded this one because I'm about to put the other one on members only. There we go. Let's see. It's gonna still probably upload. Let's see. Damn, my John still uploading on my John? Here we go. Damn. That's right there. Oh, we got Carney in the building, baby. D-Shep went to sleep.
Probably.
All right, I put the other one up first. You heard me? What? I know. I'm just using the same old videos until I figure out how to. That's one thing I got to figure out, how to make videos for each one of them. I know they have an
What you mean
app for it,
video?
like videos that go with each poem, with each lyrical poetry. I don't know if you understand where I'm coming from. That goes with what I'm saying, instead of just my pictures and little videos that I have, already stored up.
You can use your own imagery. I mean, you can make imagery to fit what you're saying. That's not hard.
That takes a little more time. It already takes time of me writing and doing all this stuff. Like, I wish. I get it. I'm getting there. I need something faster though, because it's like the timing.
For that, I look like, to be successful, you have to not only put yourself in position, but put the right people around you. So, the more you try to do everything, the less you go get done. So you can find editors and stuff who, people who can meet that demand that you got. You know what I'm saying? Shit, if I had more time, I'd do it for you, because I think that shit dope, and it's fun creating shit like that. I enjoy it. Like, I really enjoy creating images to voice. Like, even like when I find us, like, if you look at my shit, I find music on here, and then I tailor my imagery around the music. I use, I still got my message that I want to convey, but the way the shit transition, all that is like, you'll see shit flashing during throbbing beats and shit like that. I enjoy that shit.
That's a fact.
I was thinking at one time, like, I don't even want to be a creator no more. I just want to be an editor.
No, but see, you know what got me to really do this though? When Yaya was like, she's like, go ahead and just put your voice behind the mic. I was like, I don't got the mic. The boy already, I had already had conversation with people that do the music. I have to get the proper equipment, one, if I wanted to come out the way I wanted to come out. And then I was thinking heavy as shit. I was like, when I write poetry and when I'm writing, I'm not thinking rap. I'm not thinking trap. I'm thinking soulful R&B and hip hop sometimes. You see where I'm coming from? Or maybe like hip hop and a little bit of, R&B with some country in it. Maybe a little bit of Evanescence. And it comes out because the AI, I'm like, yo, I can't believe this shit is actually making, what's in my head come to life. As crazy as it sounds. People like, that's how I was like, that's how I want it. I'm like, y'all don't even peep. I used to love listening to Evanescence and all that shit. I still listen to music. I don't listen to this music nowadays. Like, music from now, Tink, Dej Loaf, it's not people I can really, I don't like the artists from now. It sounds fucked up, but you're not getting another Eve. You're not getting no Queen Latifah's or Foxy Brown. Yeah, I think I said it right?
Yeah.
Not getting none of them. So it's like, either you make this yourself, we find a way to make it ourselves, or we just stay stuck with what we, or getting copyrighted. One of the issues that I was having, like, I find a beat, and even if I put my voice behind it, I'm getting copyrighted.
Mm-hmm.
So it's kind of like, all right, so I'm gonna do it like this. This won't copyright me at all. It won't copyright me. It won't copyright you. And I can just share with people. My intentions is like, all right, if I make something out of it, right, good, all right. But my intentions is to motivate people. That's the whole purpose of it. That's when people's like, I don't care if they grab my lyrics and they remix that shit. The whole purpose is I'm sharing to motivate. This is something I have like a passion for. You know how much poetry I have on here? It's mine. You can't steal my creativity at the end of the day. As crazy as it sounds, I'm not selfish. I'm just having fun with this. Like, I'm already about to hit 40 in a few years. Like, I'm 36 right now. Listen, let these kids have fun. They hear something they like, they want to remix that shit, let them remix it. We all have done the same shit. Where y'all think I get my mind from? I love listening to Tupac and all that stuff. I love listening to lyricists from back in the days, and it, it gives a spark too. Like, all right, boom, let me write this down. Like, people are slow a little bit. Like, they started this shit.
Influence. I ain't gonna say everybody influences everybody, but influence is important. That's how this world go around. If not, everything can just be the fucking same, bro. It's not boring. It should be.
That's a fact. I'm about to play this one for you so you can hear how this one came out. Nate, baby.
Nate in the building. Nate the Great. What to do with the businesses, fam?
He said the AI king is in the building. I'm dead.
Mr. AI himself.
But listen, I'm learning how to use these little AI Jones too. All right. And I'm learning how to become the master. I like the master of commanding them. Like, fuck that. You're not going to do what you want to do. You're going to do what I tell you to do because this is how I want it to. Real shit. And listen, in the beginning, boy, I was going to let my son, like, all right, go ahead. Just hospitalize me, baby boy. I'm not crazy. He's like, Mom, who you talking to? This AI. He's like, you talking to an AI? You? He looked at me. I had a second look. I pulled out the mirror like, am I still his mom? Because I said I would never use this shit.
Like, Mama Dukes, you tripping, baby. He tripping.
I was like, I would never use the robots. But I've always used these little, listen, we've all used the AIs. I've never realized that. I've said that for the past, 7 years that I've been doing lives. Dude, like our chats. The chat GBTs have been around for a minute. Man, the movies, like, what do y'all think they use? CGI, whatever that shit is called. We've been using this shit. What I don't want is the robots. Keep them Jones. But let me press play.
They play like it was a game. No more shame.
Yeah. Riders for life. They play with your heart like it was just a game. Toxic words dripping with all that heavy shame. Manipulative ways that never could be tamed. Hurting you was a target, yeah, that's where they aim. Disrespect comes from every single pore. So intentions were rotten straight to the core. They knew the pain they had in store, yet they still left you wanting for more.
The actions were calculated and cold, leaving scars that never grow old. In their web of lies you were so.
A story that's never been told.
I'm enduring and learning, yeah, that is the key. I'm becoming unshakable, as tough as can be. Riders for life, we won't let pain tear us down. It's here to build us up, make us strong and sound. Every struggle face head on until the rising sun. Riders for life, yeah, the battle is won. Unwavering light, the light that shines through the night.
They saw your vulnerability, they saw it so clear. Exploiting every moment without a single tear. Knowing the end result was gonna be fear. Waiting till you're broken, then they disappear. Discussion was the weapon they used to break your soul. Trying to take the pieces and maintain the control. But they didn't know the fire that was deep inside the hole. Now you're taking back the power and you're taking back the hope.
I was caught in the web, I was lost in the light, waiting for a reason just to say goodbye. But the truth is a mirror, and the truth is the way.
I'm waking up to a brand new day. Now look at the stature, look at the way that we stand. Walking out the trap with a steady hand. No longer a victim, we're masters of every wound. The frequency's changing, we're perfectly in tune. From the ashes we rose, now we're walking on the heat. Riders for life, we never admit defeat. The transformation is finished, the vision is clear. We conquered the struggle, and we conquered the fear.
Can you see the truth? Everything is different, we aren't the same. Riders for life, we're winning the game. Stronger than the virgins who we were before. I'm enduring and learning, yeah, that is the key. I'm becoming unshakable, as tough as can be. Riders for life, we won't let pain tear us down. It's here to build us up, make us strong and sound. Every struggle, face it on until the rising sun. Riders for life, yeah, the battle is won. Unwavering light, we are the light that shines through the night.
Yahweh was originally a lesser god in the Canaanite religion, so he was originally a heavy.
Shining through the night.
No, see that's fire, man. And if you made that with AI, I'm trying to learn that shit, bro. I'm trying to learn that because that shit fire. Nate the Great is in the building. What to do with the business is, fam.
Nate, baby.
Yeah.
Oh man, why your rap mic sound AI?
Might be the new earphones I'm trying out.
Oh yeah, you're gonna have to take off your headphones and talk to us. You sound robotic.
Oh no, I gotta sound robotic. So apparently my speaker messed up anyway, so
Yo, who? Yo, speaker?
yeah, my phone speaker's tear up right now. So yeah, it was about that time for a new one. And I went through it.
Yeah, man. I go through. I just had to get a new phone. What did I have? I like the iPhone 13 Pro Max. I don't know how many years ago that came out. I just got the 17 though, and then I got a big orange phone, like it's fucking Halloween every day or something.
Oh, dude. These are like it's fucking Halloween or something. Only word.
Yeah, bro. Like, I mean, I wasn't getting no. I don't like blue at all. Me and blue ain't cool. I don't know. I just don't like the color. And my wife got a blue one, so I'm just get a different one from her. You said who? You know what, bro? I love the iPhone. The iPhone, me and the iPhone, cool, bro. We got a good relationship.
They take a break. Take a break, then you ain't got a good relationship no more.
Well, that's what, like, if you, like, what I was saying, like, I had the 13, and that shit lasted a while. You know? I mean, like, where I used to have problems with phones is, like, software and shit. But I used to always, before I went with iPhone, I used to deal with Galaxies. Then the only type of phones I use is the Galaxies. But then those start getting kind of, so, yeah, I just stuck with the iPhone.
It's Android life, baby. Android life.
I used to gangbang with Android, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. I used to have, you know, I had this the screensaver. It was that little Android dude biting the apple and there was blood everywhere. So I used to gangbang for Android, bro, until I got an iPhone. Then I was like, oh shit.
Switch sides on people. Said he's switching sides.
Yeah, bro. Yeah. I can't stunt. Flip flop like a cart just hitting the land, bro. Like a catfish finding solid ground. That's how I flip and flop.
No flip flopping, no switching sides.
Oh shit! I was supposed to put these on the charger. Totally forgot.
We're messing up right now.
I am. Well, I was slap happy when I got on. I got up early today. My wife, she let me sleep in, but I wasn't really asleep. I was up just chilling. But yeah, I've been running around all day. She had a couple projects for me to do. Some fucking tree stumps to cut. Had to, because I was cutting we had them. There's some little Christmas tree things in front of our house, and she wanted to redo the front, like put a bench and stuff in there. So I had to cut them trees down, but I don't have a big chainsaw. I got a hand chainsaw. So when I was cutting the last tree down, the chain broke, and it was getting cold, so I never fixed it. So I had to fix the chain, finish cutting the tree stumps all the way down, because I told her, I'm like, I got to drill a hole in it, put gasoline in it so the root can die, and then dig it up. Because if I try to dig it up now, it's not go. Yeah, kill the root. So did that, drilled the holes, and so I just got to wait for a while. I ain't had no fast like some boric acid. I could have poured that down there, and it took a couple days. But with gasoline, it's gonna take a minute for it to, or like a week or two, and then the root should be dead or died out.
I hear you. Yeah, another plantation night. Yeah.
You say you who?
Another plantation night. Another plantation night.
You putting that work in.
Hey man, busy couple of weeks. Ain't why I ain't been doing too many lives. My life ain't been licensed.
But y'all get busy when it get warm, though, don't you? Ain't that when you get the most busiest when it's warm?
Yeah, they get the most busiest, but during that time, that's when I have my vacation time and stuff. So, like, summertime is like iffy with us because we'll still get our full-time hours, but we ain't going to be where we thought we were going to be getting because usually they don't be, in the summertime, they don't rock up until late. So, that's when we come in for the overnight and shit. But it's always been like this week from the spring break, but mostly quiet.
At least you putting in honest work, bro. So, I mean, that's what it's about, man.
I try to live in honesty. I kind of bust his soul and get paid for it.
Good nut, man.
Yo, Nate, funny as shit. He shut up.
I try to bust somebody in the scalp and get paid for it. Hey. Nah, but it's been a quiet one this week to be spring break. You know, usually, even on a Friday night, it'd be jumping off, but man, listen, it's a ghost town out here.
Shit, that can be a good thing, bro. But shit, when they get popping, it's gonna be popping, bro. Enjoy those quiet nights, man.
Nah, look here, man, don't get that shit twisted. When it's too quiet, then you gotta be even more alert, because that's when people do stuff shit. But then in the morning, that's when people do stuff shit, so.
Yeah, I just got a fucking piece of glass stuck in my finger. I got you know them tempered glasses you put on the phone. Well, 2 days after I got my phone, I dropped it and it cracked, and I was just scrolling, and that damn glass went in my damn finger.
So you have to stop scrolling.
Well, that's why I be paying so much, because but the cool thing is I got a lifetime. As long as I got this phone, I got a anytime I mess up the screen, I just go to T-Mobile.
I can hear you, but you sound like you sideways. Bring the phone back, bro. Bring the phone back.
You know what? If you can hear me, that's dope. Because I walk in my kitchen, I'm so I ain't even close to it.
I just got good ears. Good ears. I'm a hawk. I got good ears. I can tell you when you got the batteries, man.
Only Nate.
Hey, we got in the ground. Hey, man.
Yeah, I had to walk in the kitchen. I totally forgot the mic was. I'm on the mic and not the headset, but that shit in a whole other room, around the corner and all that. You still, I mean, for you to hear anything, that shit. I like this Yeti mic.
Nah, that's just me, bro. I can hear everything you think I can hear.
Did they have a super? Well, you get that Superman hearing, huh?
Man, listen, I can hear your mama trying to give Bible quotes out right now, man. Like, it's good like that. You surprised, even in conversation, somebody go, "Hey, think you heard something?" Yeah, don't be surprised. I heard you, I just ain't respond to it.
Okay, so they fixed it. I can see what's typing in the writers chat now.
Yeah, they fixed that on YouTube. Apparently, the millions can now stop commenting on people's shit. I was like, yeah, I thought, well, I can't comment on certain ones. Then I they got me as a million get mad. I said, I can't do nothing on these short videos. But they fixed that. So that's a good thing. I don't know why they did that in the first place. Like, you would want your man get mad where you comment on your shorts and shit too. Like, you know, probably just hitting the like button. You can't be right now.
I know for a while we couldn't see what people was typing in the other chat that you was sharing with.
Oh yeah, they trying to upgrade a lot of different things. I see lately, but
They did, bro. Especially StreamYard. Check this out. I didn't know they had this. I was playing with it the other day. They got a soundboard on here, guy.
Oh yeah, they been had that.
Well, I've been off for a couple months. Okay, so
No, they've been at it since the beginning.
since the beginning of what?
Since they started this app.
yeah, just people don't utilize.
StreamYard. Even when they did this shit, they didn't have a soundboard. They had music.
They had a soundboard.
This soundboard was added this year. I can guarantee you. In December, they did not have this.
No, they had it. I was curious about it last year, and then somebody had explained it to me. They've been had the Little John there. I was curious about it last year.
You StreamYard or Streamlabs? I know Streamlabs always had it.
StreamYard. I can't use Streamlabs on my computer. I need on my laptop. I need a computer. Streamlabs saying that my computer doesn't have enough. I don't know its capacity, whatever the fuck it means, but it's trying to say that my laptop's not good enough for it. That's what I got out of it. It's trying to bash my computer.
They had it since August. Man, why didn't I notice that they had the soundboard since August?
They must have updated it in August, but they had it before that. That's what I'm trying to tell you. I used it on one of my lives last year in 2025.
And I was on StreamYard website, and it said as part of a series of platform improvements, the built-in soundboard sound effect feature was added August 2025.
Oh, shit. I know it was like I know I used it last year. Somebody said it was on there
Yeah.
for a while when I asked. So I was like, I thought they've been had it and I missed it. So
Yeah, August 2025.
pay
That's
attention
what
to
it say
that.
on their website. Before this release, users relied on third-party tools like OBS plugins or hardware like Stream Deck. Yeah, that's what I was trying to use, Stream Deck.
I never used that one. I used to stream
It's-
Element because the Streamlabs is hard to use.
But it kind of sucks. They should put it in a place where you can use it and still look at the comments. Because you got to scroll down and get to it to you. That shit's stupid.
You ain't lying.
Let them stream what you know, be messing up all your damn live stream. So get your blunts ready. Green yard, I'm gonna quote green yard from now on. You gotta rest this in green yard, damn it.
It is a slow Saturday. Nobody's going live today. Like everybody's been asleep on a Saturday. I mean, I'm like everywhere in YouTube. Like the only people live right now is who's talking about Anton Daniels on my feeds.
I'm surprised Nate didn't go to TikTok. It's like over there, bro.
Nate
You
is
can
on
play any
TikTok.
music. Did he go live over there?
Oh, I don't know about that.
Bro, you can play all your music. You can play music over there.
No. I did maybe one. I think I did 2 TikTok lives. I did one just to test the stuff out, and had like 100 views within that half an hour I was on. And then I think I tried it again. I was trying out the sound system that time, and it
Man,
wasn't
you
bad.
can't say shit over there, bro. You can look. I was on a panel with a dating coach.
Yeah.
And we every time we said trigger, he was getting like a yellow thing. And I'm like, damn, you can't even say trigger over here. You can't say white. You can't say black.
But he a dating coach?
No, I think I don't use those words you said. Yeah, I was going in that first job I did. I was going in, but listen, I was still posting up the stand. I be able to say something. It is my page. Take it down if you want. I'll make another one. It ain't nothing. Shoot. But no, it's I don't know, they were really strict, but I can't say it's as bad as over here. You can't do nothing over here. Without them saying copyright. Community strike. Sorry, sir, you can't do this because you said this. Lord, my come on, man. You can't do nothing over here without getting sanctioned or sacrificed out this motherfucker. Yeah, they gave me my second strike that week. You gave me the second strike for showing that everybody using them short video. Make that make sense.
What? Bro, I'm looking on Reddit right now. Bro, they got words like you can't say cigarettes, you can't say dead, swear words, piss, gun, penis, vagina, any word related to sexual. Wow.
Yeah.
You can't say thick? What the fuck?
Nah, you can't even say substitute words on some of these platforms. They already picking it up like, yeah, you think you shit? You think you shit?
Like, bro, that's wild. Like, why you can't say thick? Like, it was shocking me when I'm like, bro, they giving you. Could we say a trigger? Like, bro, that it's like some shit is overboard. Okay, violent and sensitive terms: death, dead. Okay, murdered, suicide. Yeah, blood. You can't say blood. Knife, grape. Yeah, I can. You can't say corn, X.
But it's dumb. It's dumb. It's dumb. Because sometimes you be confusing people. Like, come on, man, we're calling an actual word. It starts with an R, a fruit, and people sometimes when they be like grapes, I'm like wait, it's dumb.
I feel like I'm part of the Epstein files doing that shit. Motherfuckers talking about pizza parties and shit. Now I'm saying grapes.
Thank you. That's why I say sexual assault. They can't say nothing for you saying that. It's a legal word.
That shit lazy. Because if you saying things like that without the context of violating somebody, then like if I just say sex and then it's like I get a strike, like bro, I'm not even. I just said the word. It's a word. This shit happens, bro. Like calm down.
Nah, they word sensitive, man. For real. A lot of these platforms are getting word sensitive, and then my thing is you destroying the actual balance of the conversation. Like it's like the typical everyday dude talking this stuff, and you go, well, you can't say this. Don't say that every day. You can't say this. Oh wait, say this. Y'all pick rap, smoke rap, lick rap. Cause you're not telling me what the hell I said I can't do on my platform, lady. That's it.
The thing that tripped me out is like you can't say all these words, but like you can say the N word. They fine with that. You can say the N word.
You know why though?
You can't say these other words.
Oh, listen, you can promote homosexuality and something else, and they good with that. But everything else is a problem. I'm starting to notice that.
You know why they doing that though? When you look it up, they'll tell you. They've even had meetings about this shit because of the people complaining, all right, about harassment, bashing, bullying. The more complaints that people give on social media talking about, striking these channels and doing that, well, they're getting stricter on this. Now, certain words now, they're saying that, people are using it against the communities and this and that. And if you pay attention to these meetings that they're having, they're actually talking about this happening online.
Yeah, that shit is funny. Like I said, when I got that second strike, the people up booked that strike after 3 days. I thought they was really gonna give me like 2 weeks. So I see like the third day they let me get out. I'm like, oh, okay. Because my thing was, how you strike me for a song that everybody is using on the short video? And then you gonna say it's violating a certain group of people. I said, who is violating? I'm done with it. Come on, man. Hey, who is violating? I'm done with it. It could have been for me. Hey, come on, man. That's what y'all. I can see what y'all doing. Y'all gonna get help for certain things and with certain songs too. I'm like, yo, y'all even getting copyright for saying, you had to take this song down. You gotta take that shit. Look, man, they right into why people gonna leave this shit here to do. And everybody trying to be better with that. Look at this fat ass raccoon. Come here, Billy. Come here, Bob.
They funny as shit.
Fat just ran past me just now. I should have got it. Man, listen, I'm gonna get me a team. I think it's a game, right? I'm the next team right here. Come get your fat. Yeah, it's like they wonder why people either getting the shows or why people don't want to be on this app like that. And this is the only reason why, because it's like, well, damn, what can I do and what can I say without y'all trying to chastise me or punish me for just having a regular talking conversation? Like,
All this complaining that people are doing is nothing more beneficial for them because they want to press these laws.
Yeah.
Y'all already know what I'm talking about.
I know. Listen, I've been paying attention to stuff that people think I ain't paying attention to. That's why I just was like, yeah, this ain't it. Like, that was another reason why I took the beat. I ain't really, like, as I said, I'm outside of the really minor mic issue I'm having. I just ain't been going live to you. Like I said, I've been too busy. And then when I do decide to go live to say, what should I say if I ain't going to get my training cap today? I don't want to be thinking like that when I try to do a regular live shit. Like, damn, do I really want to talk in my nigga voice today? I want to just try to be professional today. Hey, come on. The truth, like y'all try not to give us like no creativity. It's like we gotta be up under your thumb and do what you say. Man.
Yeah. But all this shit is about to happen. Like, look, listen, that's why I did them lives about the AIs and all that, the judges and all that, because it's happening already. Like, I mean, it's been happening, but like, it's coming. Like, all right, people thinking, all right, we waiting for the Jetsons. Like I keep saying, no, dude, it's right here. And we're the experiment. All right, we nothing more than just the Flintstones trying to catch up with the Jetsons. Real shit. Like, it's here.
Man, I just seen a theory about that, and that shit blew my mind.
You seen answer word. You seen how I don't know if it's actually going to happen, but if they already thinking about putting in place the AI judges, I don't know if they already did it. Did you hear about how they're going to deal with people that are like in jail and stuff like that? How they're going to put them through this program and stuff like that? And
in America,
yeah, they're supposed to be around here. I think they already have it tested it out over there. You know what I'm talking about. But basically, the inmates are going to go through this little program, right? And I think that's what that Mercy movie was about in a way. It was like combining what the AI judges are going to do, right? And what is going to happen with the people that are like sentenced in jail, whether it's death sentence or not. Like, you know, like in the movie, they have to prove their innocence to this AI judge. You see where I'm coming from? So it's like, oh, they were talking about putting the inmates in some type of like simulation and stuff like that. And they have to do their time within minutes or hours like that. And then if they're guilty, I don't know if they go to jail or some shit like that. And if they're not found guilty, they're released. Like once they do their time through a fucking simulation.
I don't know about that, bro. I just know that what was that Eagle Eye majority candidate? All those movies was predicting that shit. And when I see movies like that, I'd be like, they desensitizing y'all ass. So when they put it in place, y'all ain't all shocked or y'all ain't rebellious against it. Y'all done watched it in the movie and accepted it. And when it comes, you be like, you familiar with it. So
you got
how they be getting y'all ass.
You got Prime?
Yeah.
Watch that movie Mercy, yo.
Man.
Watch it. You're not gonna be disappointed. Because it's like I connect. That's John. Listen, it took me down a rabbit hole. Remember, I did almost a whole year. I was talking about just AIs. If it wasn't between 23 and 24, it was between. Yeah, it had to have been because I didn't talk about AIs in 25. I did almost for a whole year. We went down. We was talking about because the Senates were talking about it, and that's what I was doing. I was reviewing and reacting to the Senate meetings and all that stuff, and they were debating this heavy. And look at it now. They got these movies, and Amazon is throwing movies back to back talking about this.
Yeah, that's what they're doing. Conditioning your ass.
Not mine.
Especially if Jeff Bezos a part of it. Let me be quiet.
He said Jeff Bezos.
Let me get off here if I get in trouble. But yeah, I'm gonna pop up. I'm gonna pop up tomorrow. If I don't come on here tomorrow, I'll be on TikTok. So y'all gotta check me out over there. Because it's like live interaction over there with the live. Like it'd be panels over there be popping, bro.
I told you that the last time.
A lot.
Remember,
I got a couple people on my end that go on TikTok. They follow me too. He's like, I'm surprised you ain't do too many lives on there. I said, it might happen. I said, just I'm stressed out everywhere. I said, I know at least I come on here, I say what I gotta say. I don't care about the damn views, none of that shit. My word is getting on, I'm going to sleep after that. I'm talking. I'm talking. I might try to, I don't know, I might do something on here tomorrow afternoon. I'll probably try to do a TikTok Sunday.
Word found his lane in TikTok. He said, I found exactly where I belong.
No, but it's more interaction.
I mean, the interaction is different. It's like the panels be popping. You know, I don't know. I mean, I'm not popping over here like that. Well, TikTok is easy to get popping. There's like people interact quicker over there.
I told you that when I first did my poetry, I didn't think nobody, because over here it was slow, so I thought it was gonna be the same on TikTok. But it's not. Then you got people that want to hop on a panel with you to talk to you and stuff like that. Well, I don't know. You did lives on your own channel.
No,
You said
yeah.
I've actually done lives. Your lives don't stay there for forever. I hope you know that they delete after a certain amount of time.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. If I got a program on my computer, I can just hit record and store it on my SD card as I'm doing the live. So whatever I recorded, it's like a screen record.
Yeah, but I was giving you a warning just in case you ever decide to do a live and you're going crazy trying to figure out what happened to your live. It stays up for a little bit, then it goes.
Yeah.
It clips it up for you, like in shorts and stuff.
Yeah, I seen it. Tays be doing it.
Yeah,
But I'm black out. I'm gonna keep saying goodbye and not getting off. I'm about to get my ass up now. I heard my daughter woke up too, so I'm not about to go to sleep. I hear her like, "Mom." My wife in there knocked up.
Yeah. You're gonna be knocked out soon. It's about that time. Give you another half an hour.
You ain't got my little problem, child. She was like, "Dad, you sleep? Dad, you sleep? Okay. You go watch TV with me, Dad?" Be like, "Bruh, I'm trying to go to sleep. I don't know what your brother."
Look, I told you, I got mind control over them kids. And you like, shut up, bro. I got it. They do when they leave. And you talking to me.
Word in there eating. He about to finish that food and go get them kids.
Pineapple.
He been munching the whole time we've been live. That's all you've been hearing him is bunch and talk with us.
You never had no fried pineapple? You hear me put that shit in the air fryer? Fried pineapple.
I've heard you munching. That joint must have been good.
But I got my thing on where I put some cayenne pepper on the pineapple, put it in the air fryer for about 10 minutes.
I've seen that on TikTok. I've never done it because I don't eat pineapples.
And it helped. Well, for me, not giving no medical advice. I've been doing this for years, and I try to burn belly fat. I eat pineapple with cayenne pepper and go to sleep. I feel lighter in the morning. So that's my little hack that I do to burn belly fat. For me, that
is lemon juice. Especially if you doing a lot of workout. So I've been seeing a lot of these people be drinking lemon, especially and shit.
You're supposed to drink lime because lemon is acidic, and when you work out, it's like acid, and acid is not good. If you ever notice, they always use lemon juice with honey. The honey kind of neutralizes the acid, and you still get the minerals and vitamins out of the lemon. But if you're working out, I would tell people to use alkaline because the alkaline will help neutralize the lactic acid you build up working out. If you drink lime, that's what the alkaline do. That's what the lime is, alkaline. It balances out the acid. So when I work out, like when I used to go in all the time, like especially when I know I'm doing like back or legs, when I'm doing heavy stuff, I always, have lime in my water. So, and I never feel that burn. Like that, it's a different burn. Like when you're working out, when you feel the muscle tear, that's a different burn than when that lactic acid start building up. That's where you get a lot of the fatigue. Like I can work through all the burn of the muscle tear, but when my muscles start fatiguing, I know that's the lactic acid.
I got AI acid. It's starting to look like AI generated person there.
Nate, something wrong with him, bro. Let me get my ass off, man. I appreciate you rocking out with me, man. I appreciate it. I'll be back. I'll be back next week too. I'm back. I paid for the damn StreamYard, so I'm gonna use it.
I'm gonna see you next week.
I'll hit the link. y'all had conversations with me, I'm gonna be here to have them. But if y'all don't, I'm gonna say fuck it and go to talking to Tick. I'm just playing. I ain't going to do one show over there a week until I build up my. Until I gotta get the. They say you can't get a stream key until you get 1,000 subscribers. And
Yeah.
well, I
You have an LLC?
do.
Use your LLC and do a TikTok business.
That I did, and I still didn't get the stream key. I been did
What?
that. Yeah, I didn't get a stream key. They say you gotta have 1,000 subscribers.
That's not true. I don't have 1,000 subscribers.
You get a stream key?
I go live. I can go
No,
live.
live. I'm not. I don't care. I'm talking about. I need a stream key so I can stream on TikTok and YouTube at the same time. I can't get a stream key.
Oh, you're talking about from StreamYard.
Yeah. You need a
Oh,
stream
that's
key.
different. Yeah. That's different.
Yeah.
I was like,
I was gonna
TikTok? What?
contact it because I couldn't figure it out. So I went to that little help thing and text TikTok. And they told me when I get 1,000 subscribers, I automatically get a stream key or something like that. So.
Yeah, the same thing on TikTok. They try to tell you that first they try to tell you you need 1,000 subscribers to even go live, and I said what? But then they must have done something different because I don't even got 1,000 subs yet, but I was able to go live. So,
when I was posting videos, I had like 600 subscribers, and then I stopped posting videos over there. And then I went back over there. I didn't go on there for like a whole year. And when I looked, I didn't even have 100 subscribers. I'm like, damn.
Yeah, I don't know. It seems like it's kind of fickle, right? But that's like that with any platform. If you don't do nothing for a minute, you might lose some subs, or you might have people that just disappear and go, well, that person ain't coming back.
I ain't been on Clapper in so long.
Yeah, you know what's funny? I ain't been on Clapper like that either. I've been dropping the shit, but I think I'm gonna try to do Clapper sometime this upcoming week. I think I'm gonna try to do that Monday. I don't know, because I gotta come out the cave. Because I had a couple of people like, well, damn, man. I ain't see a music live for you, nothing over there. It's like, yeah. I ain't really been on these platforms like that. When I do, I see what I be doing. I got my knowledge to keep it pushing.
I got a couple of videos with over 1,500 views on TikTok. That's when I had all them subscribers or followers, and then like right now I only got 95. Like, oh shit! And I just got those. I just got like 20 of those like 2 days ago. One day I was in Tay Live and I got like 15 subscribers. And then the other day I noticed that you got 20 new subscribers or 20 new followers or whatever. And I'm like, oh, cool.
Yeah, let's start dropping shit back in the algorithm. You know, people start picking up. Like I said, outside of people that's following me from Facebook and YouTube, everybody else that thing that came on our platform and came from the short videos, like, yeah, you got what you did.
I'm about to get off this joint. So it so the work actually do we will do. I appreciate you. I'm gonna watch y'all from the chat.
No, but I should be.
My bad. I was looking at the video. I was looking at this video I did on TikTok. My bad. But man, y'all know what I always say, man. Care about how you feel is a conversation with your nation. And if I say anything that resonated with you, do me a favor, hit that share button, tell somebody. Help me spread the word. I don't got the outro video, but we out.